Welcome to Talking Over Transformers, everybody.
It's the podcast where we talk over Transformers.
Yeah.
Over, under?
Around. And unfortunately, I guess we're in the Bayverse. We somehow ended up there, and now we're on like the third one?
Unfortunately, we're watching Transformers Dark of the Moon. That's Dark of the Moon, not Dark Side of the Moon, not The Dark of the Moon. Transformers Dark of the Moon. Well, let's just go ahead and start playing on that one. Jesus Christ, Rick.
Hey, I'm not the one who came up with this stupid title.
You disgusting.
That was actually the running title for the movie. Somewhere along, I think
the problem.
I think Dino De Laurentiis was like, "You can't do
He was right."
Well, I saw this
Casey
in
Kasem
IMAX
came
3D.
back and was like, "Excuse me."
Pardon? Yeah, I'm Casey Kasem. That's racist.
This is the only one of these that I saw in 3D. I saw it in IMAX 3D. It looked pretty great, honestly.
Yeah.
I watched the guy
Visuals
compare
a
this
little more.
opening crawl to the opening from Bumblebee, and he's kind of right. Like, they are sort of the same thing.
But then came the war.
Oh, hey, hexagons, honeycomb.
This is cool.
And the Decepticons who dreamt of tyranny.
This looks just like the vision Megatron had of Cybertron in the first. No, wait, no, it doesn't. It's like there's no continuity between these things.
Wait a minute. No, it doesn't at all.
Consistency.
The
Oh,
fuck is
hey,
this?
wait a second. Are these the Seekers?
No, these are ships
No.
that the Transformers are
What
flying
are-
around in.
Yeah, what? Yeah, these are just ships.
This ship was released as a toy called the Ark.
But it's not
The
the
Covenant?
Ark.
Also, it appears to have no glass in the windows. I
Nope,
guess.
don't need it.
Oh, hey,
Don't need it.
giant ammunition shells.
Hey, this shit looked awesome in 3D.
I bet it did. I was just thinking that this would look really cool in a theater. This
Who's
was, I can see where the 3D comes
Oh, it's
in.
just a missile. So the Ark didn't even get off Cybertron.
Jesus, I'm sorry if that alarm came through on the mic. I fucking forgot.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, good.
So this is
Yeah.
like the 1960s. I definitely love this 59 Cadillac. Like, it's the same vehicle that the Ecto 1 is.
Okay.
So
This is
now,
supposed to be like 1960 or 61, I guess, because Kennedy's the president.
so now
Okay.
the Transformers have been here since the 60s?
Well, from the last movie, they were here since the pyramids. So I don't know.
Let's see where this is at.
Were
Oh,
they?
Paramount Plus.
Fuck,
Why
you
do
know what?
suck?
I think Michael Bay likes to do this sort of period piece stuff. I think he really enjoyed this.
Yeah. Killing JFK?
I think he enjoyed killing JFK. Hey, isn't the name of that? That's one of those Bill O'Reilly books, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
my
Jesus,
God.
that looks
How
horrible.
terrible
Holy
that
shit.
looks. Jesus
What are you talking about?
Christ.
It looks great.
Ah!
What are you talking about? That looks
Wait,
perfect.
hold on. I'm
That's
going to
spot
rewind
on.
here.
Oh, you're backing this
Yeah.
movie up? You know there's 3 hours to this shit, right?
I don't give a fuck.
This...
We got to look at the 3 different JFKs.
Okay. The president, who was
All right,
JFK.
you get the back of his head guy.
Oh,
Here's
You get the
one.
CGI
There we go. There's a
JFK.
Kennedy for you.
That looks like Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Oh, what happens when he turns around?
As long as he sits.
Entirely different man. This is JFK played by what's his
think
name?
it's played
Alec
by
Baldwin.
Like what,
Alec
Harry Dean
Alec Baldwin.
Stanton?
Careful.
No,
Stay
the
back or
guy-
he'll
Wait a
shoot.
second, that looks like Donald Trump.
It looks like JFK played by the guy that played JFK in that movie recently. What's it called? Reagan. The guy that played Reagan.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid.
No,
And then
no,
here's
Dennis Quaid.
And
Dennis
then
Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
One of the
And
Quaids.
I can't
And
be
then when
bothered.
he's sitting down here, yeah, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, when he's sitting down here,
And then
who the fuck is that?
This is an entirely separate guy.
Is that Josh
Looks
Duhamel?
Nothing like him.
Not
Still.
looking like either one of those guys.
That looks like a really weird, bad deep fake. What the fuck?
All right, this is just straight up just stock
Okay,
footage
there
of
we
go.
the Saturn
Stock
V launching.
Now that's a JFK. Come
Now
on,
there's a
that's stock.
JFK. Whoever they got to do that, they did a great job. So yeah, the whole premise here is that we did the moon landing not to compete with the Russians, but because we discovered there was some kind of transformers on the dark side of the moon.
Oh,
You mean the
Okay.
dark?
I mean, on the dark of the moon.
yes.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, this does not look better in 1080 or 4K or whatever Paramount Plus is pushing to my TV. It looks worse.
Oh man.
It works. It looks way the JFK shit way worse. Way weirder.
Yeah,
He's
that
lumpy.
makes sense.
Are you watching it on your TV on Paramount Plus?
Yeah.
When did this come out? 2011? Something like
2011, yeah. Basically, the greatest year of mankind, 2011.
that? Yeah.
And all that fake film grain and the cuts back and forth between the black and white with film grain to the modern footage. It's
Yeah.
it makes it's uncomfortable.
Like, it's just clear to me that Michael Bay wanted to make Apollo 13, but wasn't given the opportunity.
He's like, I'm making it, goddammit. I'm
He
making
does
Apollo
not
13.
have he would love to be Ron Howard or the guy that did Forrest Gump.
Right.
Obviously.
Huh?
He is not that filmmaker.
Didn't Ron Howard make Forrest Gump?
I don't remember. I thought it was somebody else. I think it's somebody else.
Oh. Hell, I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
This is
We've
just
got-
proof that they made the moon landing footage in a studio.
Yes.
We've got this wonderful gift that
Uh-oh.
has
See, this is the dark of the moon right here. Like, they're
The
not.
sound.
Well, they,
Well,
Like,
they
okay. We
see the
made
TV screens are not showing from the moon anymore. This is they're getting 5 minutes to go explore the
the dark side.
Transformers thing.
it's a Robert
dark.
Zemeckis film, which Michael Bay is not Robert Zemeckis.
You mean the guy
You,
who made
sir, are no
Ghostbusters?
Robert Zemeckis.
That's the guy that made Back to the Future, I think.
Oh,
Didn't he also
That's the
make?
be-
Who made Man on the Moon? I'm talking about. Jim
oh,
Carrey?
no, that's Bob Zamuda, isn't it?
Okay.
Fine, I'll look it up.
So they're gonna go into the ship that's crashed here, and they're gonna root around. I don't know, look for some. I don't know what they're looking. They're looking for clues.
And they knew this was here already, so they set up this whole moon landing thing.
Right. The whole moon landing was just so that they could go find this thing, whatever it is. They don't know if it's
Milos-
hostile. They don't know what it is, but they're
They
like,
don't
we
know
got to
shit.
send men to go check it out.
You're like, get in there, you
Milos
four guys.
Forman.
What's going on here?
Milos Forman is the Man on the Moon director.
Oh, okay.
Some sort of giant metal face. And here's some sort of giant metal
And then-
dick.
Yeah, what?
Giant metal dick. Is that gonna be the word of the day? Do we need to yell every time we say dick?
Giant metal dick.
Ah!
So yeah, they found Sentinel Prime on this thing.
Okay.
Leonard Nimoy.
Where?
Yeah, Space is Leonard Nimoy.
Spaces.
The Hobbit's Leonard Nimoy.
Bilbo Baggins. So it was Kennedy before, but it's Richard Nixon now because he was president when we landed on the moon. He'd only been president for about 4 months, but
He was president for about 5 minutes.
I love seeing the extreme disparity between the person on the screen and the person at the desk there. It's great.
I can't wait for Michael Bay's Richard Nixon film.
So, but this is really confusing. It makes it seem like Nixon came into office while they were on the moon for those few minutes.
Yeah, totally.
I don't
Yeah,
know. It seems pretty clear to me.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I can't wait for Michael Bay's Richard Nixon film, and it'll be called Michael Bay's Richard.
Is this? Wait a second. Is this after Watchmen?
Oh yeah, Watchmen's like 08 or whatever.
Oh my god.
Who's this guy?
Because
That's
this is
Sentinel
like
Prime.
a way worse
These are
Watchmen
cool
intro too.
eyes.
But this is how
Yeah.
we're getting to the title card.
Yeah, that's a cool.
The title card is inside his mind.
It's inside of his eyeball. It's pretty cool.
Sick.
Wow, do you see how it transformed into the name of the property?
The
That's
sound
cool.
of the effects were pretty cool.
Oh, this is one of the most egregious shots in all of Transformers. Like Michael Bay is
Love
just like,
it.
I'm just gonna show off.
Just
her ass.
I'm
I
just
got it.
immediately.
ass cheeks. No need for nothing.
This
Yeah.
is Megan Fox.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Megan Fox. It's Sam Witwicky's
his-
lifelong partner, Megan.
His
Fox.
lifelong partner, the love of his life. Oh, that's not.
Wait a
Weird.
second.
Change her
Wait a
hair color
minute.
and face.
Now,
Is
did
it-
we talk about this last time? This is a lady who had no previous acting experience and was a
No,
model.
she was a Victoria's Secret model.
Yeah.
Is she at least the same character? Or
No,
Not
her name is
even
Carly.
remotely. Yeah.
She Carly
Just
is a
some chick.
well-established name for Spike Witwicky's girlfriend, Carly in the G1 cartoon. So they named this character Carly, but we've never seen her before. And in this movie, they'll give a cursory explanation as to what happened to Megan Fox. But the truth is that Megan Fox she said working with Michael Bay was like working with Hitler, and she
Okay.
got fired from this film. She was like they were doing pre-production. She was on set for the first couple of days of this movie, and then they cut her out of the movie and replaced her.
because she was like, I'm not doing this shit anymore. Fuck you.
No, they fired her.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's a dumb decision.
They should have kept her
Firing.
around. Just keep continuity with the characters already established.
And it's like
And there's
Megan Fox
Obama's
was
back.
like,
There's Barack Obama.
yeah.
It's visibly not Barack Obama.
Totally
Dude,
Obama.
man.
Mr. Ambassador, here. British Embassy, you're up next.
This explains how Sam met with her. Remember when you had to take a selfie by turning the camera around?
Man, that
Yeah.
was
The bad old days.
wasn't that well before this movie?
Look at Sam Witwicky's flirting skills here.
Yeah, he's like, I know I just spent the last like 2 or 3 movies.
Wait a second. So this is before he broke up with Megan Fox's character, huh?
I don't know.
Apparently.
They're really unclear about that.
He gets an award. Suddenly he thinks he's hot shit.
I guess.
All his
Yeah,
insecurities
and then he
are
knocks over
gone.
a table.
You guys, he's made character progress in between films.
He said that he's more of an asshole.
He's totally secure.
Yeah.
So apparently
Maybe-
they're living in her like apartment or whatever. She has money and he doesn't have a job.
Maybe Megan Fox's character was the problem all along.
That's kind of like, I don't know. I just think, like, at the time, Megan Fox was so, famous. I still just, like, that's such a dumb thing to do.
Well, don't worry. He replaced her with a much more famous actress, whatever her name is.
Whatever.
Yeah,
It sounds like just a moment of, like, I'll show these actors who's boss. I'll completely remove their character in my movie. Won't make a lick of fucking sense.
and I think
Also,
to be
this
completely
bull mastiff
clear,
dog that's here, that's Michael Bay's dog. But it was
Aw.
in the previous movie, it belonged to Michaela, but now Sam has it. So he broke up with her, but kept the dog, apparently.
Oh, hey,
Jesus.
Spock is beating something real hard on the screen there.
And look, everybody's favorite character, Wheelie, is back. Remember
Yep.
him from the previous movie?
Along
We
with-
love him.
We
Along with
loved Wheelie
Brain.
from the first. We love this guy even more.
You know, don't trash talk a Transformer that's smoking a pipe. I like that.
Yeah, Wheelie does come. There is a Wheelie with that Transformer I was looking at. Well, maybe it's a spoiler. Maybe we shouldn't talk about it.
My thing with these freaky little dudes is that they fall into the claptrap problem, which is that the guy who is creating the property thinks they know the character better than the writers or the voice actors, it seems like, and they become weird, quippy, self-satirical things instead of just being freaky little dudes. But also, I don't think anybody here has a problem with a Victoria's Secret model becoming an actor.
No.
It's just that Michael Bay was cynical and chose a person that would do what he wanted as opposed to working with a
Right. It
professional.
sounds like she's Sounds
I mean,
like
we
she
have to-
spoke up for herself
He
one
wants
too
to
many
treat women
times.
like shit on set. That's what.
Yeah.
Let's be real here. The parents are like the R2D2 and C3PO of this film in that they are the main characters of all of the franchise.
They're consistent.
What does it change into?
I'd bet they get more characterization than Sam does here.
If Bumblebee were a sad piece of shit.
Oh, look, he's got the Biatch air freshener. What's with
Wait,
the Dutch
what?
angles? Fuck you, Michael Bay. You just...
Our new home, Earth, has
Oh,
seen
no.
much change.
Oh, look, you got
Why-
surveillance everywhere. What's going on?
Wait,
Keep
so is this
clean.
Defense systems watch the sky.
there's been a lot of change since the last movie?
Yeah,
Middle
since
East.
the last... Since they tore
Illegal
down the
nuclear
pyramid.
site. What the fuck?
To prevent mankind.
Oh, yeah, this is just straight racism.
Are we at Carbamia again?
We're in
Okay.
Carbon.
Yeah. The Socialist Republic of Carbamia?
And stay there.
What?
And look, I like Bumblebee has got like a mask thing going on here, where he's just like a heavily armored car instead of a transforming robot.
Hmm.
I don't know. I kind of like that design. Okay, so this is supposed to be like Chernobyl.
And all
Yeah.
the while, we search for signs.
They're like Optimus is showing up at like Chernobyl or some shit.
Yeah.
Ukraine.
Is he saying it's been a long time since the last movie or a long time since the 60s?
That's a
Been a
good
long
question.
time since I got any.
It's we are in present day now, I assume, right? Because there's surveillance cameras or whatever the fuck that was.
Oh yeah. This is 2010, 2011, whatever the hell. Yeah.
Why is he in? Okay, all right, we'll find out why he's
And
in
we're in
Chernobyl.
so Pripyat is the town that was evacuated around Chernobyl, but Michael Bay doesn't know that, so he just thinks Chernobyl is just an abandoned town.
Hey,
Jesus
wait a
Christ, Michael
second.
Bay.
Uninhabited since '86.
Jake, how sure are you that we're gonna find out why they're here?
I guess, yeah, I should reevaluate my expectations.
I mean, my guess is it's to lay the ground for a MacGuffin.
Okay.
Look at all these gas masks.
It would not matter. For me, it's only a matter of time.
It's like one of the. There's so many gas masks everywhere. They must have just bought a fuck ton of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hey,
this is- It's the Laserbeak, which honestly is probably in all these Michael Bay films, that Laserbeak character is probably the most frightening thing in all of them.
That's cool. I want to see him. I want to see more of that.
Oh, you will. You'll get to see him slaughter a family.
Okay.
That's what I always wanted in a Transformers movie.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that is
Totally.
actually what I've always. I like that shit.
That's the
Laserbeak
problem
is
with
one
these
of the
movies is
cooler.
they have all this promise in them. It looks like they're going to be great, and then they're just beat you up.
That's like the first one we watched for Most 7 was like, yeah, first like 20 minutes, half hour was like, okay.
Next up, the Transformers Terrifier collab, Transformifier.
Transformifier. Yes.
All right,
Oh,
so this
shit.
is Shockwave's driller.
this is, here we go.
Oh, that's Shockwave.
Well, no, it's not Shockwave. It's his pet, the driller.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a giant worm pet.
Oh,
And it
that's
wants
pretty
that
cool.
I
thing.
do love this thing. This is
Yes.
maybe my favorite thing out of all of these Bay movies.
I don't like this shot at all, though. This looks terrible to me. What is going on here?
Right here with the
It's,
coming out of the ceiling
Yeah,
thing.
it looks awful. This is stupid.
It's just doing the Beetlejuice sandworm thing, but
What if we
with a
did
lot
it
more
inside
money.
of a building?
he's tearing through the whole of the ground too somehow.
And then Optimus drives into it like an idiot.
Yeah, what the fuck?
None of that makes sense.
Now, it was hard to tell, but his trailer transformed into like a big weapons platform thing where he can get his swords that he just had on him before.
I'm not sure what that is. He's got a, yeah. Well, I guess at least they explained the trailer. At least the trailer's
I never
doing
liked
stuff.
this scene. It's hard to tell what's going on. This driller thing seems to be everywhere and nowhere at once.
The thing I don't like about the driller is that it's very hard to believe that it's able to push through the ground.
Forrest, look, it's Shockwave. Better look
yeah.
now. Oh, no, now he's gone.
Damn it.
Yeah, they don't give you much Shockwave in this movie.
Yeah, come back.
All of the ads for this movie implied that Shockwave was going to be the big bad villain in it, and
he should have been.
He's not. He's barely in it.
What the fuck?
Like, even if he's
Optimus
just
just
the
throws his
big,
crap on the ground.
Yeah.
if he's just the
This
big
giant
bad
ass.
that is making the way, like, give somebody. I realize I'm just arguing up a fucking hill at Michael Bay to be like, give these guys some fucking character. Do something with
There's
them.
a little bit better geography in this movie. Than
Is the driller drooling? Or that's Laserbeak, right?
That's Laserbeak there. Yeah, it's going after that Russian guy.
It's pretty badass.
Who's hanging out in a dead limousine, I guess.
It's not a bad design, but I don't like. It doesn't tell. Like I can't think of that as Laserbeak.
Yeah, he's a tape, right?
It's very.
All right, so now we get this weird montage of Sam Witwicky, who I guess has saved the world twice now, but he has to look for a job.
And he's like, still, why is he?
Well,
he
yeah.
works for the fucking president,
Capitalism
but
doesn't-
he can't buy a car and shit. Like what?
The wheels of capitalism stop for no one.
Stop for no one.
Also,
apparently.
I guess the movie is now explicitly telling you what we've all learned about Sam Witwicky is that he's a fucking moron.
I guess, yeah.
And is not
Can't manage money.
And is not good at anything in particular except being the driving vehicle for these films.
You should get a job with the Autobots. They're like really the only stable thing in his life.
Well, they're just metallic JSOC operators, I think. So.
The what?
Yeah.
From Obama? Yeah. In this office, we're mostly Republicans. So.
Yeah, I mean, ugh.
What job experience?
Hey, look,
Hey,
it's John Malkovich.
Malkovich.
So I think Michael Bay, like, he's got a great casting agent, and all these famous actors who know they're going to be in a shit Transformers movie understand that this is a huge paycheck for them. So they're just like, whatever, I'll go be in your stupid movie because it'll buy me a third house, you know. So
Yeah. And this is back when Lenovo's were good. What is that picture in the background? Are you guys seeing that shit?
That's him,
Yeah, it's
like
a
with
picture
the
of him.
box. He's
He's like
supposed to be like kickboxing or something there. I
a
don't know.
martial arts pose in a red windbreaker. There's two of them.
It's a glamour shot.
I'm an open book. Ask me any question you like.
So you're a go-getter, ramrod, take charge kind of?
I'm a killer, a stone cold killer.
So take charge, cigar?
Take charge, Viking, barbarian, of course, it's me. Pow! I'm here.
Oh, God.
See, that's
We are not looking for that here. No brown nosing, no suck up, no toolery.
No toolery.
How does he
It's not a
look?
word I ever use.
I'm gonna start.
He's so orange in those pictures.
From the red floor when we are on the yellow floor.
Also,
And therefore a
oh no, I already mentioned Lenovo. Never mind.
Stop it. Such a dumbass. Disgusting.
Oh, there's more product placement.
Total anarchy around here.
That lady leaves crying.
Red said administrative aid.
Nope. Mailroom.
I'm gonna go.
Do you have any
What?
idea how many
What?
Ivy League Phi Beta Kappas would give
He's about to
you for
cry. This grown ass Shia LaBeouf is about to cry because he didn't get a job.
Yeah.
Like a job where I matter again.
Oh,
You never
Oh, don't
had
cry,
a job.
Yeah.
This character has not had a job. He was in college. He's never worked a day in these films.
well, he got to the building at least.
Did he even finish college?
Now he works at the place he didn't want to work at.
Oh, like they're very coy about this, but like the Autobots are hanging out at the Department of Health and Natural Services or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they all need to be scanned for radioactivity?
This is where we do radio activities.
Degaussed.
This is where they're being kept now?
Yeah, this is where they're keeping them.
Is that Josh Duhamel? Is he riding one of the motorbikes? Probably not.
Hey, look, it's that lady from Fargo.
Yep.
Frances McDormand. Why did we watch somebody change into sneakers?
CIA's up my ass about this mystery raid in the Middle East, so it's time to come clean. Was a unit involved?
I'm not sure, ma'am.
All right, guys, this is how you do a Decepticon head kill shot.
This is kind of fun.
As director of national intelligence, I'm a really big fan of intelligent answers.
I can't really tell you.
I think if you land on a
Oh,
Decepticon
wait,
like
isn't
they
that
just
Tulsi
slice
Gabbard
you in
now?
half.
Isn't this woman like Tulsi Gabbard has this woman's job now?
Yeah.
Enough.
Yeah.
Do I look like an answer?
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
This gun is my perfect invention, Ironhide. Right.
Oh! It's everybody's
that guy-
favorite
that's-
character.
That's
What?
Q
Who?
or Wheeljack.
That's
Whatever.
Wheeljack
Yes,
with the
it's yes.
Yeah, that's the toy that I sent that picture of. Said, "Hey, it's me, Wheeljack." Don't you recognize him? Don't you recognize him, Jake? With his gold teeth and little glasses and like. He's a bald transformer for some reason.
Everything humans know of our
Yeah.
past, we were told it all
I mean, the fact that he has hair is kind of unusual for a transformer.
possession.
We were in the dark on this also. It was
We were in the dark of the moon of this also.
Here, Mexican green ostrich.
What?
I had no idea. We were in the dark of the moon of this.
They'll remain alive. Allow me to
Is it a VHS tape?
NASA's founding mission director.
Yep.
Oh, look, it's
One of those
Buzz.
great big ones.
It's the second man on the moon, Buzz Aldrin.
Oh,
Hey, Buzz.
Optimus Prime.
He's still alive.
No, he's dead now.
Oh.
Oh.
The honor is
Well, at least he punched that one conspiracy theorist on tape.
He did say that the greatest moment of his life was being in this movie.
What?
We were sworn to secrecy.
Shut
I-
up.
The greatest moment of Buzz Aldrin's life was being
meeting
in
Michael
the
Bay.
dark of the
No,
moon.
Rick's lying to us, Wolfie. There's no way.
Soviets managed to
I guess I'm just gonna have to click on the trivia and.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Rick's lying.
Buzz
Rick heard some marketing for the movie and he thinks it's real.
Look,
I wouldn't put it past Michael Bay to say some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, the guy who landed on the moon and was the second man on the moon. Says
Peter
that,
Cullen's favorite moment in the film was when Optimus Prime meets astronaut Buzz Aldrin. There we go.
wait, who's this other
It's Peter
guy
Cullen.
with the guns on his back or whatever?
What? I'm sorry, the green guy?
Yeah.
Ironhide?
Hang on.
Dutch, maybe?
The guy that banged on Optimus when he was sleeping.
Mm.
I like how
Dutch?
their ears move. That's cool.
All right, this is the Milwaukee Museum of Art. It's a pretty cool looking building.
Yeah.
So, of the character, I think Dutch is a Transformer. Oh, no, he's not. Never mind, I'm spoilers.
I think there was an all black one.
That's an old Bugatti race car. That's pretty cool. Like, you know, Michael Bay is terrible as a filmmaker, but he's really good as a car commercial guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's almost like you could look at all of these films as one giant
One giant car
/
commercial.
toy commercial. Yeah.
Yeah, one could say the Transformers franchise is just one big toy commercial. I wouldn't say that, but one could.
I would never say that.
I think these movies might be, and that's why they're so frustrating when you're looking at them as movies, because
That's why I
Really?
know Transformers 1 was good, because there weren't any good toys for it.
What's
that
this
might-
Commander's
red
good.
for?
that might
Fuck,
be
where'd it go?
Ironhide.
I hear the Megatron
guess-
toy's good.
Have you ever seen it? I've never seen it.
I don't leave my
Megatron.
house.
Isn't
I
Megatron
don't
dead?
leave my house.
Yeah, the Duchess.
The Duchess. Oh God, I hate this guy.
Oh, right,
I hated him
it's-
from the moment. I didn't know anything about this dude until I saw this movie. I'd never seen him before.
It's Lover Boy's Patrick Dempsey.
I
What's
hate
that?
Patrick Dempsey. I don't like anything about this guy.
Is that a real car?
Yeah, that's not a Transformer.
Oh.
You were hoping they'd have some old cars turned into Transformers. weren't
That would be
you?
fucking cool.
This is a 58 Cadillac. That's cool, huh?
Yeah.
1989's Loverboy with Patrick Dempsey and
Oh
Kate
wow, he's been
Jackson.
in movies since '89. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I think that's his first.
See that there?
movie.
That's a cut down like Corvette race car.
Best
it's his
known
daughter.
for Grey's Anatomy as Dr. Shepard. Yeah, aka McDreamy.
Oh, I thought it was McSteamy.
No, McSteamy is the other guy who is in.
Oh my God, there's
Euphoria.
actually someone named
Does the camera
McSteamy.
ever hold
Yes.
a still?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that show is all about hot doctors fucking on the job. I mean, somewhat. It's ER, but not ER.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he squinting like Popeye?
I don't know. Like, I like Shia LaBeouf. Maybe I'm not supposed to. I like him. I just hate him in these movies.
Yeah.
I think he was good in Disturbia, where he was playing a teenager because he was a teenager.
He's pretty
he
good
had-
in Holes.
Yeah. He seems to be in a bit of a hole right now.
Done my restoration. Some chrome work, put a spoiler on the back, and done deal.
You know, Carly's been telling me you've been struggling job-wise. Just so you know, I'm on the board for Accurata Systems, and I'm putting a call for you. Let's keep it between us, okay?
Is he gonna rub his cheek? Is he gonna caress his cheek? Looked like he
Gonna
was
give
about
him
to do that.
a very manly pat on the shoulder.
Oh, look, the Autobots are going to the moon now. Where did they get that shit?
That's the most affection a man is allowed to show another man.
I like this scene because there's no
So he's
humans around.
Yeah, he was gonna nibble on his earlobe or something.
Also, we get to see Ratchet do something. Like
Patrick Dempsey eating the scenery and nibbling on earlobes while he's at it. I like that version of the movie way more.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly.
We're entering the arc.
Can we
I'll enter your
slash
arc.
some of the tension created by a lack of like movie by making it uncomfortable for everybody else?
Oh, Optimus had the key to open the door. Get to the doorway, Sam. Okay, those things they call the pillars. They're not going to explain where they come from. They're not even
Where
going
do
to
they
really
come
tell you
from?
what they do. But
They
they're
just
important
hang.
to this movie.
Yeah, do they
What do they
support the?
I think those are just the synthesizer. Those are just copies of the synthesizer from Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, hey, I love. Hold on, we're about to see one of the cooler scenes in all these movies. It like you get just a beauty shot of Megatron transforming. Like there's nothing else happening.
Cool.
It's just Megatron on screen.
Look at all these animals.
And it's the awesome Dark of the Moon Megatron design. This is such a cool design.
Okay, let's check this out.
This is dope.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Look at him. He's got a cloak and everything.
Yeah, I like it.
Now, there's a cut scene where he's going to shoot one of the elephants, and they just took it out of the movie.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah,
I love the teeth and the whole,
He's got a huge hole in his head from the previous movie where Optimus shot him in the face.
And that's right.
And so I guess the Decepticons are just living in a homeless camp somewhere in Africa or something, I guess.
Apparently.
Does this little freak have a toy? Because I would love that.
Yeah,
toy.
he did. He came with the Studio Series Leader Class Dark of the Moon Megatron. His name is Igor.
Oh.
And he's basically just a ratchet head with legs.
I would have loved if they called him like Scum Bucket or something, but...
So remember the scalpel character from the previous film? That's what all the little bugs are in Megatron's head. Yeah, they started reusing, like, after the second movie, they started reusing character designs and character models because they wanted more robots on screen, but they didn't want to spend more money.
Is that Soundwave?
Oh, yeah, that's Soundwave.
He's not a
He was a satellite before. He's a Mercedes now.
So does the toy Megatron of this have the big hole in the head?
Oh, yeah, and it comes with a cloak. Both the original version and the original Voyager version and the Studio Series Leader Class one both come with cloaks and stuff. All right.
That's cool.
This scene is pretty violent. This is pretty wild that this is in a kid's movie.
What
here's
is
Laserbeak.
happening right now?
Disguised
as a robot that looks like a...
And like he...
What?
He says to the little kid, "Is your daddy home?" And then it's just hanging out in the house. This is pretty gruesome.
What are you doing at my house, you damn robot?
Ken Jeong.
Is that who that was? Yeah.
Rick.
Oh, yeah. Dark of the Moon's Ken Jeong.
That was... It implied violence.
Yeah, well, I think it's honestly, it's pretty horrific what it is, because, like...
Yeah,
they don't
just
show
murdered
anything,
an
but he's
entire
like,
family.
"Is your daddy home?" It's just very scary, I think.
Yeah. Did he actually kill them, or?
That's what I took
he's
from
dead.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, Laserbeak is taking out all the people at Accurata that know about the Sputnik thing.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I have to explain that because the movie doesn't.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm glad you're
That's
here
the
to
end of
explain
it.
it, because the movie can't be bothered, man.
I found that paper I was telling you about.
Oh, hey, it's Forrest.
Yeah.
Forrest McNeil.
You do that to me again and I'll kick your ass. Hi, Angel.
Hi.
You good?
I had a meeting
Ugh, I hate this. This is so stupid. It's gonna get worse too.
What are we doing right now?
Visitor violation.
Oh my god. Are we establishing that they have a relationship?
Maybe?
I just the thing that I think like Michael Bay wants to do here is like pretend that this is just a regular day in the job for Shia LaBeouf, but it can't be.
How'd you get over here?
Car?
You don't have a car.
Yes, I do.
Because it has to be special for whatever reason.
He gave you a car?
Yeah, I think it was a work perk.
Huh. Work perk. What kind of car did he give you?
A Mercedes SLS AMG.
Mm-hmm.
Really throaty engine.
You drove this year?
There you go. Here's a commercial for Mercedes-Benz just stuck in the movie.
Yeah, what? Yeah, totally.
None of this is normal work stuff at all.
53 years.
He said it was both of us.
Then what we should do is we should sell
Absolutely none of that should be
What about Sam's
taken by
like?
her as normal.
What about Sam's annoying jealousy? Like he's just an incel bastard. I hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back. We should have broke up with your fucking other girlfriend, Sam.
He was real secure right at the beginning, and now he's not, and that's his character arc.
Yeah, it's
But also his girlfriend thinks that somehow a brand new like Mercedes is a work perk and not weird.
yeah, the arc goes like a roller coaster. It goes
What's
up
her job again?
and then right back down.
Described. Oh my god! Everybody has to be a sex creep.
Yep.
Yeah. And no, why are we doing this? This is about Transformers.
I'm still stewing about that binder incident, Jerry. May I finish my Chihuahua milk, Donnie?
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
I care about respect.
This gets so stupid. I hate this. I hate Ken Jeong.
He's paying
I
Ken
don't
Jeong
like
to
him.
be Ken Jeong.
Why don't you like Dr. Ken Jeong? He's a doctor, you know.
Right. In his home country, he was like, I'm a doctor, but in this country, I have to be an insufferable oaf.
Yeah.
Yeah. In his home country of America.
San Francisco.
Oh, is he not an immigrant? I don't know.
No.
No, he's just an American who was a pediatrician and then was like, well, you know, I'd rather just be a funny man.
Now he's saying deep wang over and over again to this guy. And then he's going to pull out this thing from his pants.
And it is not his fault that everybody typecast him to just play either Chang from Community or his character from The Hangover.
This is the Hangover guy. Like,
yes.
It's a very strange English. That's why I'm not.
And he also just said he was Deep Throat. So he's been around for a while.
Look, he pulls this thing out. He puts it in his, like, it's all so horrible.
Yeah. But that's, like, I don't think he came up with this. This is still probably Michael Bay's thing.
To be fair, I don't think Michael Bay wrote the movie.
Oh.
No, Aaron Kruger wrote this. The Ring's Aaron Kruger.
Get him. Get him.
Like I think I'm not a Michael Bay fan or anything, but I do think we heap a little too much on Michael Bay.
He's the director.
Yeah, but he's directing somebody's words.
I mean, the film does say at the beginning and the end, a film by Michael Bay. So,
but as many directors have done before, they've taken a script from whomever and then thrown it in the trash and not thrown it in the hole.
Or Michael Bay just says, I'm going to make a movie without even a script like the last one.
See, I'm busy. Who are you? You straddled me in the stall.
Is this the guy from the Watergate thing?
Package out. okay? When should I come back? When should I come back?
Come back when you learn some manners!
I don't know. Like, thank God Ken Jeong's about to be removed from this film. Because I can't stand him.
Oh, is he? I thought he stuck around.
This Laserbeak character is... Laserbeak is clearly the most developed Decepticon in this whole film franchise.
Yeah, and he has drool.
How is Laserbeak controlling that mouse though?
I don't. It doesn't. You ask too many questions. Where did he get those handguns? Why is he not shooting them now?
Just a picture of Laserbeak.
Why does he do the neck thing? I hate it.
Ever.
What the fuck?
Hey, like that Laserbeak design in the chat, Rick.
And that's the end of Ken Jeong.
Man, I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, I remember Ken Jeong being alive in this movie.
Yeah.
This is pretty funny. Like, I think Sam just works in the mail room, but the boss is going to Sam to tell him to, like, clean it up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep washing him, but he's not getting up. You all read Humpty Dumpty, okay? Wiki.
Wiki.
What?
That's just fun writing.
All over the place.
He's in the bistro, he's in the bamboo, he's in the balustrade. I love that they use that weird alliteration. John Malkovich is pretty fun.
Yeah,
he's an
John
incredible.
Malkovich is usually good. He only has he only has the material that he has. To work.
Oh God! Wait, is that also Laserbeak? What? What?
This is the first of many office buildings to be blown up in this movie.
What is happening? Why is it happening?
A lot of practical effects happening here.
Oh, I do love this movie with Shockwave and his
all this Shockwave is really cool.
His traditional and loyal sidekick, Laserbeak.
Mm-hmm.
Shockwave? Did you mean Soundwave? You do that a lot.
No, I mean this movie with Shockwave in it and his traditional sidekick, Laserbeak.
This movie that has so much Shockwave in it. I don't know where to start.
I don't think Rick knows what I'm doing there. Wolfie got me. That's all that matters.
You're confused, Forrest.
The main villain is Shockwave, right? We saw him at the beginning stirring
We
up
saw him for a
shit
whole,
and-
3 seconds.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Rick
came
forgot
out
what
and-
movie we're watching. He doesn't know Shockwave's in it.
He threw
Energon,
a ghost
Energon.
and everything.
What about Shia LaBeouf just screaming like a maniac here?
Yeah, why
was-
is this happening? Why does he think he can fight a guy?
What the
that's
fuck
got
is- why?
guns?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I think
He's
he's
definitely
got
going to
maybe
prison now.
A TBI from that last time he had, things mess with his brain. Yeah.
Bee! Oh, Papa Bee!
Bumblebee was 30 seconds away the whole time.
He's always
Come here. And then now he's going to chastise Bumblebee.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
Who do you think you are?
I just never see you anymore.
You come and save my ass, and then I.
He still can buy another. Oh, he's not talking now.
No.
No. He prefers it this way.
Hmm.
He has the ability to talk. He just prefers it this way.
Okay.
But also,
Why is the camera always moving? Why are the angles always Dutch? What the? Why?
It's better than the than the camera in the last movie so far.
It keeps you from being able to feel like there's anything you can grasp onto.
The
You just
camera
have to
never
let
sits
it.
still. It's always on a dolly.
You just have to let it happen to you. Because if you don't,
Look, cameras
you get
push
upset.
forward. Cameras push forward.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Cameras push sideways.
I don't know. Hey,
Cameras
look, now
push forward.
Here we go.
We took a turn
Cameras
and suddenly
push
walked
forward.
in between all the Transformers that do not wake up to say hi to Sam,
Cameras.
who they haven't seen in a long fucking time. Ah.
Yeah,
Like,
like
if you
there's
had
no
to take
reason. Okay, stop. Just stop. There we go. It's okay for now.
If like we should make a drinking game whenever the camera moves.
Yeah, this is the most
We'd
static
be
it's been in a
fucking
while.
pissed. We would be unbelievably pissed already. Or wait, did you say a drinking
Camera
game whenever the
moving.
camera stopped?
Camera stopped. Camera stopped. Camera moving.
It's
moving. Like even subtle. It's like
What?
Is
yeah.
the floor
Why
slanted?
did
Does
it
the
do
camera
that?
keep
What is
rolling?
it doing right now?
Yeah.
It's so unnecessary. Yeah, it's almost like it's fucking breathing.
I want the scenes to feel alive, so I make them feel like they're breathing.
Yeah, these are all steady cam shots or something, and it's like the person is moving a little bit to get the frame to move.
Just hire the worst cameraman I can find.
Hey, how about exposition soldier over here telling you what's happening?
It's the best part of
And
every
Optimus
movie.
has the Matrix. Remember the Matrix from the previous movie? Well, now he has it again.
The thing that he got stabbed into his chest. And
Yeah, they stabbed it into him.
And then it
Like Pulp
disintegrated.
Fiction.
Yeah, I remember that now.
The only thing in the universe that can repower a Transformer spark, except for that other thing that could
The
repower
Cube? I think the Cube could do it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Hell, even a
all-spark
shard of
that
the
is-
cube could do that. Remember? It just not even Transformers is sparks. Just gives sparks to other things too.
I definitely like the way Sentinel Prime wakes up pissed off. Like, that's cool. That makes sense.
Oh, hey, the Transformers are all awake now.
I don't know. I feel like we're looking at millions of dollars right now.
We are.
No, these are Transformers, not dollars.
Cameras moving. Cameras moving.
Well, you got to show off every inch of these great designs.
Cameras moving.
These nearly indecipherable abominations.
I do like that Optimus has abs. That's pretty cool.
Those are new
Yes.
this film. He didn't have those
Yeah.
abs before.
He didn't have those abs before.
He's been working out.
And I like Sentinel having a facial hair.
A beard.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
he has a
a real
daily-
sucker for
You love Robo
robot
beards.
beard. I
Yes.
love Robo beards.
We've
Daily
got
bit of wires, I guess. I don't know.
It's got like little braids on it. Look at that.
Yeah.
I sort of like the Sentinel Prime design. I think it's cool.
But we've gone from Jetfire's like beard that looks like it's made of parts of thing to like these guys just having hair.
Yeah.
I think
Just having
Sentinel
looks
Prime's
like it's
face
made of
looks a
parts.
little bit like Leonard Nimoy, honestly.
Weapons of mass destruction into our atmosphere? Kinda have to clear customs first. A little formality called paperwork kinda separates us from the animals.
I will overlook your condescending tone if you heed the gravity of mine. The Decepticons must not
Okay.
bridges here, for in their hands
Yes.
This person we're just
Oh, look, Sentinel Prime is trying to save the human race.
everything's always a pissing contest.
He's
Every
old.
I don't-
interaction.
I don't see the Leonard Nimoy in his face.
Camera's still. Camera's moving.
Oh,
Still moving.
okay, drink.
I like him because he's always smoking.
Yeah.
Go home now. I go back to work. I make copies. I mean,
This is a unit for veteran intelligence officers and special forces, not for boys who once owned special cars. That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
He never
Oh,
owned
God. How
it.
many takes do you think it took to get her to get that line right?
Who?
I only ask because I also have a medal. I'm president.
What?
Great. So it's not that complicated, right? No one gets to work with the Autobots unless I approve it. You're breaking my chain of command.
This is so confusing.
No, it's very
really
clear. No one gets to the Autobot works with the Autobots unless they get her approval. What's
yeah,
what's
no,
hard to
but
understand?
like just like the premise that he owned Bumblebee, like that's not. So Bumblebee was
He did.
his
He bought him
property?
from Bobby Bolivia for $4,000.
Yeah.
But Bumblebee is a person.
Look, you could own people. This is Trump's America. I hate how like why doesn't Sam ever live in a normal place? Like his dorm room was extreme. This apartment is extreme. His bedroom was extreme.
Because
He's
if
an
it's
extreme
not-
guy.
Because he has to be aspirational. He has to be both like an aspirational masculine figure and also constantly aggrieved.
I think Michael Bay just doesn't know how most people live. Like,
Yeah, I
How
think
could
that's
he?
yeah.
This is a working class apartment.
Yeah, he's really poor.
With
with
multiple
that car, it has
guitars.
a
He only has
car
one
elevator.
servant.
It has a fucking car elevator
Well,
to
if
put
your
your
best-
car in your
Rick.
apartment.
If some of your best friends were cars that turned into, oh my God, Bill O'Reilly.
Hey.
Bill O'Reilly's in this movie.
If
Fox
some of
News
your
is
best
talking-
friends were cars, I think you would have a car elevator in your apartment.
You mean Fox News's current head anchor, Bill O'Reilly?
No, he doesn't work there anymore.
I know, that was the joke.
Oh. Like, also, this is the first time in my life I had ever seen a ring light. I had never seen that.
Oh man, what is going on here?
Honestly, like, that's pretty much what Bill O'Reilly would say, except exchange Autobots for Mexicans.
So why did we have the joke about that one place being Republican and then we've got Bill O'Reilly doing a Fox News interview?
The mask that Michael Bay wears is slipping off. He can't help himself.
Yeah. Oh, also note that I don't think we've ever seen Sam Witwicky play guitar, but he's got a Les Paul and an acoustic of some kind.
Listen, let's not come after people that own guitars that they can't play, okay, Wolfie?
I just mean that, like,
Alan Tudyk.
it's a Chekhov's
yeah.
gun that's never gonna get like pulled, even though that would be fun and cool for a movie to do.
It's a pretty good cast.
This is oh yeah, like I said, people want to work in these Michael Bay movies because it means a ton of money for you.
Yeah, Severance is
John Turturro and
John Turturro.
Resident Dentist is
Resident
Alan Tudyk.
Aliens,
Wait.
Alan Tudyk.
A Knight's Tales, Alan Tudyk. God damn it. I can't. That is the first movie I saw with Alan Tudyk in it, though.
Oh, like,
Wow. Really seems like these conspiracy theorists are like 37-0.
like I don't hate John Turturro, but his character is fucking bullshit.
He
That's not
just
how real
became-
people are.
He just
That's
became
how
the bad
people
guy
are.
from Grandma's Boy.
Apparently, Rick, that is how real people are. I
And
regret
you know
to
what,
inform.
man? Peter Cullen, better voice actor than Leonard Nimoy. I'm sorry.
Well, at this point, Leonard's only a few years away from being not alive anymore, so...
The former Leonard Nimoy.
Like, what did he made it into Star Trek Into Darkness, didn't he? And then that was it, I think.
Oh, this is after Into Darkness, I think.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Hold on. Well, we're gonna look it up because we can do Leonard Nimoy. Oh.
Oh, you know what? I swear to God, I thought Malkovich was dead already in this film, but no,
Oh.
he's still alive.
No, he just gets blasted into a bookshelf, and then Laserbeak turns around and goes towards Wiki.
Star Trek Into Darkness, 2013.
Deep Wang, you're not getting it.
Into Darkness is 2 years after this. He's
Oh,
also
okay.
in Fringe, but then Family Guy: The Quest for Stuff video game is like his last voice appearance, and then Monster for part of a podcast series.
I think Leonard Nimoy probably just agrees with us and didn't really want to give his all for this movie.
He's just really old, and he had COPD.
He read the script and he was just like, I'll save all my gusto for Family Guy: The Quest for Stuff. Dr. Wu has a really cool looking little
Brains.
tiny transformer of brains. Yeah, he turns into a laptop that looks really nice.
I do love
everybody's favorite character, Brains, who does come back for Age of Extinction.
Yeah, the thing I like that they're doing
Rick,
with
don't
him
say
is
that after I said I do like him because he's smoking all of it. He's one of my favorite characters in this movie.
His
Sorry,
little hair is like fiber. It's like fiber optic and throwing off electricity once in a while. It's a really nice touch.
It's such a great design. I think Brains is wonderful.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of hate for like the artists that do a lot of fucking hard work like for these movies. And they don't make all the decisions and stuff, but when they're putting nice touches on stuff like that, it's wonderful.
I like the little freaky sidekick guys, and I'm disappointed that they eventually get away from using them. The annoying little freaks, I love them. I don't know why.
I want to get more of that Igor one, even though I wish his name didn't feel so lazy, but just some weird slobbering little dudes. They could have their own little battles and stuff. Would be great.
Where are you taking my bunny? Stop.
What?
You think I could sleep last night? And then it hit me. No, Sam wants to be in danger. He doesn't know who he is without
I just want to matter.
You matter to me.
You matter to me. You know, the girl that we've barely met ever.
You matter to me, Rick.
I just want to matter. Well, nothing else can make you matter except you. And maybe you should care about your girlfriend.
Yeah, especially when she looks like that.
Especially when you broke up with Megan Fox to get with her, I assume.
I'm sure they explain what happened in a novel. Yeah, right? Yeah, right.
So is she breaking up with him?
You can have my foot. That's true love.
Why? Why are these angles like this? This is not how. Why, Michael Bay? What are you doing?
Because if it doesn't look epic, then what are we doing?
All right, so this white car they're in is a Maybach, like what do they call it, Landaulet. It's weird. It has a convertible part, but only for the back part.
It's an interesting looking car, at least.
So these cosmonauts went into hiding. Why?
Bingo. I got a match.
These cosmonauts went into hiding.
And now they're just hanging out in America.
Oh, we're taking a Glock in.
What time of day is it?
3 in the afternoon.
I want to hang out in this weird Russian club behind another building.
I know
What
this
time of day is it?
Oh, wait a second. I think I know this guy from Spider-Man.
This joke here is pretty funny. He says it's a Cyrillic alphabet. It's like all the buttons on the calculator you never use.
Oh, John DiMaggio's in this.
Oh yeah, he plays robot character, I think. I don't know. He's definitely in the next one.
He's Leadfoot in Target.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna play Crosshairs in the next one.
The question is, why?
Oh yeah, this is Peter Parker's landlord.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah. I was trying to find him on the cast list here, but I'm not having any luck.
Sorry, I would have.
What about this lady's coat?
Why?
What about that woman's fur coat? Jesus Christ, that's
what?
a coat, man.
What's going on, Forrest?
I said I would have told you that earlier, but I wasn't watching.
You're still trying to get that S rank?
No.
Oh.
No, let's try to find these pictures of Dr. Wu's brains and eyes.
Oh, okay.
Back in the cage.
Control your boy, please.
What?
Look
at that, Jake.
Well, I don't.
Was that fake German?
Stop!
That had to be. That sounded terrible.
I don't know. This Russian lady in the fur coat, though. I love her look.
Stop! CCC.
In 1959, our Luna 3 take picture of the dark, the shadow side.
The dark of the moon.
This feels so out of place from where we just were. What, they have another little hideout that's in an abandoned
what time of day is it?
apartment. And there's just stacks of cigars everywhere. What?
Why are we setting up a separate faction of people for more context when we should be getting to the robots in this Transformers movie?
What's a movie about the moon, right? That's what I thought it was about.
Well, the dark of the moon.
Has something to do with the Soviet
In the
Russia,
dark of the moon.
Somehow.
Oh my god, I'm so tired.
That's Sentinel Prime there. He's got a fire truck. Why is the camera moving like, why is every angle Dutch? Why can't the camera just look at something normally?
Because, I don't know, Rick. We're going to have
Five
to,
pillars.
you know what? We're just going to have to call Michael Bay and be like, hey, we want to talk to you about your favorite movie franchise you haven't made.
It's because Michael Bay is a bad filmmaker and he doesn't know how to make a simple shot look interesting without moving.
Yeah. Like, why did we just
He doesn't
have that?
know where to put the horizon of any shot, so he just moves it around.
This action scene is pretty great. I will say, like, this is right up Michael Bay's alley, is shooting a car action scene.
That
and it
did
looks awesome.
The CGI comp on that last shot didn't look too great.
I like the way they knocked this sign down. This looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a really fucking cool Transformer.
Yeah.
Although
the
they
toy
knocked
does
it
not-
down.
Is that? Are these the named ones or no?
That's Hatchet and I don't know, whatever they call them.
Yeah,
Who cares?
Okay.
They call them the Dreads.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's the guy? Thu did a review of that toy, I think, at some point, right?
They got a reissue of one of them.
Or is
coming
this
out,
a different one?
but it
So
doesn't
you know
look
how they knocked
nearly
over
that
those
good.
overhead road signs? Like they knocked them over the other way, and they wouldn't been like they would have pointed the wrong way. It's just stupid. There's no continuity in any of this shit.
So I think these designs are neat, but they do have the, like, it's a big
Gotta
mass
imagine
of
you're driving down the
Lovecraftian metal
street.
stuff. And then, like, they are distinct from each other, but, like, you know, like, if you stick them close enough in the screen, you can't tell who's who at all.
Also, like, which way is the traffic going? I can't figure out any of this.
My favorite is that traffic is moving completely normally during all of this.
Yeah, nobody's
the
like,
other
oh,
drivers are
shit,
totally
he
unfazed.
They're like
drives
turning their head to react.
Just going
30
to work.
miles per hour. Yeah, nobody can hear any of this.
Although I will say, like, them transforming while driving and shit does, like, that is what I want out of a live action
Yeah,
movie.
no,
It's like,
that's
I want
great.
this to
That's
look like
sick.
that.
There's just this looks.
All right, here's a 3D
shit.
shot.
Ah, this looks like shit.
This was a shot just for 3D.
Oh man.
And there's no way, like, Sam should have been dead many movies ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
whoa.
is.
Holy
He
shit.
is. He is.
Oh, he's alive.
He is. He's pinched in half.
He's
and
alive and
crushed
screaming.
inside of there.
Those
Where'd all the
pants
traffic go?
are full of shit right now. There's not a dry spot on Sam.
Oh my god, if that had been a part of the movie, it would have been so good too. Like, then we can undermine all this like masculine bullshit, and he's a human again, and we can all have a good time.
This looks pretty cool.
Oh, who's doing some roller skating backwards?
That's sick.
And everybody loves when good guy
That
black
is
colored robot
fucking
crashes into
sick.
two bad guy black colored robots.
Oh, is that Robot Blood?
Robot blood. Yeah.
Guess so.
Now, which way is up?
What time of day is? Oh,
Little Mexican
God.
standoff. We got. Well, let's
Oh, I
drop a little
thought they were-
racism in here.
These guys know about Mexican standoffs.
oh, Predator.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's the dreadlock guy I was thinking of that I can't remember his name.
It's
Yeah.
Predator.
Arms.
Oh, he's
cool.
got bombs. Yeah, sticky bombs from Halo.
Yeah.
Halo 4 that I think was released by the time this movie came out, just straight out of that. Oh yeah, also, who cares what these guys' names are? They're dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
I love the Robot Blood.
I definitely like the way he kicks into that building and then the building explodes. Just straight up, just action movie shit there.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, is fine because almost none of the Autobots are going to be returning in the next film either.
All right, so Ironhide and Sideswipe just beat those Decepticons, and we just got Sentinel Prime safely back to the base, right? Right?
Sure.
Ironhide. There's Sentinel Prime, right? Everything's
Oh.
good. We just beat the Decepticons. Things are looking good.
Thank God.
Wait a minute. What's Sentinel talking about over here?
What? Oh, Sentinel Prime,
Oh.
you piece of garbage. With Megatron.
A deal had to be made with who?
With Megatron.
Yeah, with the
Where's
Decepticon. With the Fallen?
Megatron?
Maybe with the I don't know. Was it with the Fallen? Was it with the 13 Primes?
Maybe it's Shockwave.
Was it Shockwave?
Oh, no.
Starscream?
Yeah, maybe it was Starscream. Maybe it was Six Shot.
One of the dozens of unnamed Decepticons that just that we're probably going to see and or not talk about.
Maybe it was Hardtop.
Soundwave?
Did they make a deal with Patrick Dempsey?
I think they made a deal with Patrick Dempsey, yeah.
I definitely. Oh yeah.
What is
so that's the
happening
cosmic.
here?
That's the cosmic rust gun. They don't explain it. You just need to know that.
Just watch Ironhide die
Okay.
horrifically. But you know what? I don't know anything about Ironhide or his him as a
What,
Yeah,
what are you
who's
talking
Ironhide?
about? He's been around for now 3 movies. What are you talking about?
What is he like? What is he does he have things that he enjoys on Earth? Does he drink
He likes
Coke
to
for
fight
fun?
Decepticons.
Oh.
His likes are fighting Decepticons, and his turn-ons are fighting Decepticons.
Turn offs not fighting Decepticons.
Yeah,
likes-
yeah, not
like-
fighting
He
Decepticons.
likes hanging out in the airplane on the way to foreign countries that he can't possibly drive to. Which is the thing this movie doesn't address either.
You know, it's like, so there's a heel turn for Sentinel Prime here, and other than him shooting Ironhide, none of it works. Like,
Now he's
he-
leaving. He was just breaking the shit out of the place, and now he's just
he stole
leaving.
the pillars. He stole these pillars. But like the thing with the heel turn is like they don't ever earn it. Like you never feel like he doesn't do anything good for the Autobots first.
No, he's
They just
there
wake him up and then he
Right,
turns
he's just
back.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, we had to spend a lot of time figuring out the Dark of the Moon thing again.
I'm still unclear about the Dark of the Moon here.
We're gonna get it if we don't get it a third time, just for shits. I don't know what we're doing in this movie.
I like
Optimus is so pissed. He's like, I fell for it like a sap. God damn it, cameras, stop it. This alleyway is like your favorite thing to shoot, isn't it?
I'm getting way more of a Johnny Five from Short Circuit thing with Optimus's face this time around. Like he's
Optimus,
just got little
Optimus Prime alive?
He's just got little windshield wiper eyelids or something.
I like how she's always getting lit. Like she was drinking wine in the first movie. She had a pot brownie in the second one. In this movie, she's drinking some can of beer.
She's an irresponsible woman, Rick.
She's always getting fucking lit.
She's a big problem for Sam.
Over the course of Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen and then this movie, Kevin Dunn added on like another. He added like 70 pounds on, man. He's way fatter.
Well, he's retired.
That's awesome. He's a method actor. He's like, if I'm gonna play a retired guy, I gotta retire for a while.
Yeah. We don't have a relationship that talks about stuff.
Once again, she's making some sort of inappropriate remark to her son. Her character's very strange. And Kevin Dunn is too much of a good actor to be in this fucking movie. He shouldn't ever. I can't believe he got 3 parts of this fucking franchise.
That sounded so much like Peter Cullen when the camera wasn't on.
I will follow you.
It did.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that had that moment there. That was weird.
Yeah, Sam's parents are like, well, he proposed to me by saying, "Get to the building, sir."
Or one of these red.
This
guy!
Yeah, there's Igor. So this is a direct G1 reference to an episode of G1.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
When Megatron takes Lincoln off that fucking chair and he's
like, there's no reason for him to do this. And I don't even think the chair and the guy are separate parts.
I don't think
I don't know.
It'd be weird if they were.
I want to point out a dumb piece of continuity. So he discarded the cloak earlier, and then he just did it again a second ago.
Well, he's got a lot of them.
Yeah. He's got a real love-hate relationship with his scarf, I guess.
So there's no reason for them to be here now. Michael Bay just wanted to do this to Washington, D.C. Oh, yeah. I think Starscream's a little turned on by Sentinel Prime.
Yeah, Sentinel Prime. Well, so Megatron's still out in the desert somewhere.
No, Megatron's right there on the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
Oh. Where'd Sentinel Prime go?
He's right there with them.
Okay.
Sentinel Prime is doing, he's playing into Starscream's fetish, which is betrayal.
Hot.
It's a special kind of cuckoldry.
Everybody in these first 3 films is very sexually repressed.
Yeah,
apparently.
Where are we now? Where's this?
And
this is the Dark of the Moon.
Starscream and Megatron are both
What are you talking about? This is the fucking Dark of the Moon.
But then in the next movie, we're gonna find out it's okay to be a sexual predator. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Boy.
In this movie.
I like the look of this. It doesn't make any sense. Where's Optimus running to? What's happening? But it just looks pretty, I think.
Which Decepticons are
views of
these?
talking over Transformers do not necessarily reflect the views of Wolfie.
What?
I'm glad they blew up a cop car at least.
You said sexual assault's a good thing?
No, I said the next movie.
No.
Find out. Yeah, the next movie says
I'm pretty
that
sure
it's
I
okay
know
to
what
be
you
a sexual predator.
I'm pretty sure I know what you meant.
The Cybertron!
Boris, there's a whole
Sentinel!
scene!
Yes, Optimus! Sentinel!
We've talked
Yes,
about
Optimus!
it so many times!
Come on, Optimus!
We must defend the humans.
On Cybertron, we were gods, and here they call us.
Why are they
Oh, dude,
gods
this
on
is from the.
Cybertron? That doesn't make any fucking sense. They were just people on Cybertron. Here,
But
they're
this is that
gods.
thing that Forrest posted
because
from.
they're the primes.
We were
I gotta
gods.
say, there are times where Leonard Nimoy is kicking ass as a voice actor, and then there's other times where Peter Cullen is kicking ass as a voice actor, but it's sort of inconsistent, and the voice direction is fucking haphazard. Just I don't know if Michael Bay was directing them or who was, but they did not do a consistent job.
Well, to be fair to Leonard Nimoy, he was actively dying and suffering from COPD.
In that previous scene when he's like talking like this, it sounds fucking sick. He's mad as fuck. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, you can't. You know the thing that David Lynch died of, COPD. Same shit. For Leonard. He had that going on. I think in the last like 20 years.
Smoking is bad for you, folks.
Yeah.
I don't know that Leonard Nimoy was a smoker.
I don't know if he was.
He had COPD. He talked about it. I think right before he did right after he did that first Star Trek movie.
Hey, they just drove out of the house, drove for like 30 feet, and then Soundwave kicked them out. Like, why not just transform before you get in the car?
Oh, her car transforms too. Who knew?
That's Soundwave.
Yeah, no one could
Soundwave,
ever have guessed that her car.
Oh, that's why she got the nice car.
Yeah, Patrick Dempsey's working with the Decepticons.
Of course he is.
They're all Sentinel Prime is working with the Decepticons. And America's equivalent to Sentinel Prime, Patrick Dempsey, is also working with the Decepticons.
Yeah, we've got a thick Liev Schreiber lookalike here.
Thanks for explaining.
Okay, he looks like maybe he looks like a cross between Patrick Warburton and Liev Schreiber, but
Oh, is he Elon Musk?
Pretty much.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
sort of.
Yeah,
I would not be shocked to find out that Elon Musk is partnered up with the Decepticons at this point.
What is Soundwave doing to her?
A little tentacle porn.
Yeah. Ooh, what a big spit that was, China. Oh, look, he's just a little spattered. Not even a loogie.
I gotta say, Patrick Dempsey slaps like a girl.
Yeah, he sure does.
Well, he's the bad guy. He's not allowed to be.
Why is he so mad? Shia LaBeouf.
Because he got spit. He's got an angry thing on his wrist, and he got spit on.
A cool little.
They've never made a toy of that. I don't know why not.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Cool little wristwatch centipede thing. That was nice.
It was kind of it had sort of a scorpion look to it, I thought.
Yeah.
It went from like scorpion to centipede.
Yeah. It's like a human centipede watch.
I am here because of my father.
Yeah.
Stop! Soundwave, could you please?
I don't even know what he's doing.
I feel like Soundwave does what Soundwave wants. He doesn't listen to fucking Patrick Dempsey.
I would think. Yeah, that's why it's weird that the Pentagon or whatever.
Hey, here's a shot from the first movie.
Soundwave is just excited that he finally gets to do something other than float around in space.
Hey,
Message received.
Cisco.
Hey, it's General Mooreshower.
I thought that was one of you guys doing the voice.
This fucking alley again. Jesus Christ, are we never going to stop filming in this alley?
They're really boosting this.
They gave us a
audio.
whole weekend to shoot there.
They gave us a whole weekend. We got a lot of shots.
Yeah.
Daytime, nighttime. Who knows what time?
It's like noon in this shot, right?
Ish.
And they're in a tropical climate?
Yeah.
Because there's palm trees in the background?
There will not be sand dunes in the next scene.
Are we in
So
Florida?
Shia LaBeouf does some pretty good like Three Stooges fucking physical comedy here. It's not bad.
Okay, let's get a load. Let's get a
Why
load of
is
this.
the background so blotted
Yeah.
out?
I was
It
just
is,
wondering
like,
that.
Fuck.
Like if that happened at your military base, and why does he look like he's 40 years old there first?
Well, because he is 40 years old.
But if a guy just rolled over a table at your military base, I think you'd do more than just say, "Are you all right?"
Well, if he was having a fucking fit.
Also, that's Michael Bay's plane. That's
Doing the
his
flips.
personal private plane behind there.
That's why it looks like shit.
It has an Autobot logo on it, and he flew it around like that for years.
Oh, he sucks.
Loser.
Like, you know what? I don't like it when I see people have stuck chromey fucking Autobot badges on their car, and I've done it too. And now I feel bad for doing it. Like, just stop. Nobody thinks your car's a Transformer.
Michael Bay should not be allowed to do that. That's all. Anyone else, I'm fine with.
Why do they have blinking lights?
There's Michael Bay's plane. And this is Michael Bay's plane being shot, like, clearly on the ground, but pretend in the sky.
Is that her jacket? Is that a jacket or is that her shirt?
It's a shirt jacket.
I like
All right,
that.
so you got the space shuttle, which was still, when they made this movie, the space shuttle was still in operation. But after this movie came out, it was no longer in operation.
Then
So I think this is like the last shuttle flight, and Michael Bay got that film here.
Why are they whatever?
Who cares? It's the Wreckers. Even though most of them aren't even actually the Wreckers.
Oh, hey, it's Tyrese. Ah, we missed Tyrese.
Look, it's more stupid comedy.
No, the watch. So he's
It
not
looks like
gonna
no, he's dressed like a fucking like a ground control man at an airport.
Yeah, it's just like a bag thrower guy.
Yeah,
He's a bag thrower guy now
He
for
went
the
from
Autobot.
being in the army
For
to
the
working for NASA.
Oh look, Totoro
So
gets to be in a wheelchair now.
No,
So
that's not. He doesn't need that.
We had Futurama's John.
Oh, and
DiMaggio,
Sam's
and
over
then
there doing fucking
Cutting the rug.
Michael Jackson dances. Jesus
I don't know
Christ.
who the other guy was.
Like once again, we're kicking the Autobots out. I thought we already did this.
We're gonna do it a couple more times too.
Listen, you know the U.S. government. All they know how to do is deport.
Where's Wheeljack been, by the way?
Well, he was at the beginning of the movie. Why do you need to see him now?
Because he seems
Yeah,
like the
whatever happened
smart
to that guy?
character.
I was excited to see him.
Thought he was a major character, looking like that with his skull face.
Did
And
that
square
crappy
teeth.
bird cage keep Wheelie in? I don't know about that. And the camera's moving. And the
John
camera's
DiMaggio
moving.
doing both of those characters. I can't tell
And the
which
camera's
character's
moving.
which, so whatever.
Michael Bay's like, I want to convey motion, so I keep the camera moving.
How can I convey motion in this scene?
Just keep
Jesus
swimming.
Christ, give me one fucking shot where you're not panning.
Let me convey motion in the scene.
Doing it again.
Cars.
Forrest, you're not going to get that shot.
What is
Oh,
going
look
on
at
in this
that.
shot?
Wow, this one they changed it up. This one it was a panning shot, but it was from a Dutch angle.
Why is the camera jerking back and forth with Shia LaBeouf there?
I like the abs. I like Optimus abs.
Everybody likes the abs. I don't like the abs. I feel like the abs make the design, a busy design, even busier.
Yeah, maybe.
The actors never get to act as much as the camera does, I guess.
Why are
I'm
they
not
letting him go
wearing a
talk to Optimus
wire!
Prime? Yeah, I'm not wearing. That's funny.
We've spent years hanging out, but I am acting totally normal right now.
Yeah. Maybe you just want to give me a bunch of top secret information real quick.
You'll always be my friend, but we're tools of the government right now.
But Optimus is like, I'm not falling for any of this bullshit. I'm not telling you a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
I like the abs, but I still fucking hate the live action Optimus Prime design. It makes
that Optimus design has grown on me.
It has not grown on me. Every time I see it, in fact, it looks dumber because I get to think more and more about it. Now it's Optimus Prime, right? But he was like, oh, I gotta look cool, gotta get these flames all over me, gotta get these flame decals all over me, gotta be the only one with fucking goddamn flame decals all over me. It's tatted Optimus Prime, right? But also he's got face tats too.
Yeah, there's like Cybertronian language or whatever.
He's got fucking so many face tats and shit. So it's just like Zack Snyder, Joker, Optimus Prime.
Don't get the reference.
Jared Leto's Joker.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like
God.
So Patrick Dempsey now owns Sam Witwicky and Sam Witwicky's girlfriend, I guess.
And his car.
I do want to say that, like, all of the Transformers designs are still so busy that when they're at a distance, you can't tell what the hell they're doing. Or which, like, unless they're brightly colored, which one they are, or...
So, except for the CG ship you're seeing glued to the space shuttle, that is the final shuttle launch you're seeing in this movie. There's a lot of U.S. space race, like, ass-kissing in this movie.
Yeah.
Sam is sitting on a pipe. I assume because his bowels are irritable and he can't control when he poops now.
Short of what? That they would go without a fight.
What?
I think this is pretty cool. I think they pull this off right.
Is this Starscream?
Yeah, it's Starscream.
Is his head repaired now? It looked like his head was fixed.
Well, watch what Starscream's doing.
Now he's...
I think they sold that pretty well. I like the way they kind of cut from inside of Starscream's eye all the way out to him shooting down the ship. And it was just nicely planned.
Oh my God, all the Autobots are dead.
The Autobots are all dead. Movie over.
Oh, good.
That was the see, the Dark of the Moon was the Autobots we lost along the way.
And that was talking over Transformers for the week. Thank you for coming.
It's over.
Oh, I'm so glad that Autobots are finally vanquished.
Yeah.
I think it's great that Michael Bay managed to wrap up a movie under an hour and a half.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Wait, there's more?
I think it's cool.
It's just a post-credit scene, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that various times throughout these movies, the humans keep going. Wow, those people, that group of people called the Decepticons.
Yes.
Real trustworthy bunch.
I like how there's a really inconspicuous, rusty, giant fucking truck with giant
tower
blades sticking out.
Yeah, is that
Doesn't John Cena finally make that joke in like the 7th movie?
Yeah.
What?
What is that, Scourge?
It's called Decepticons. You think you can trust them? Like,
oh yeah.
I guess it's is it the 6th movie? I guess it's the 6th movie.
Hey, what time of day is it?
John Cena was in Bumble.
Good question.
What time of day is it again? What the fuck is going on?
What time of day is it? Yeah, this movie
Where are
really
we?
starts to lose track of what time of day it is.
Where's Sentinel Prime?
Where's Optimus? Oh wait,
Where's
never mind.
Shockwave?
Where
Yeah,
is
where is
Shockwave?
Shock? Where the fuck is Shockwave?
What the fuck is
Parked
going
outside.
on? Like, we still haven't gotten to the point where we know what the fucking deal is. And we were told there's a deal over 10 minutes ago at least.
You see, they can't rebuild without a slave labor force. How many rocks up there in the universe offer 6 billion workers?
I feel like we're about to see Shockwave.
Only
Don't
6
worry.
billion.
They're not shipping people.
Why does she need to know this?
Because
They're shipping their planet here.
Physically, I don't know if this works like scientifically, but that's what we're doing.
It's like, I'm going to explain the plan to you so that you will want to be with me?
Apparently.
I don't know that's the case. I don't think there's a romantic interest there, which is really weird because they spent the first part of the movie implying there was.
Yes.
Then why? Oh, hey, the cloak is back.
Oh yeah, well, he's got a whole drawer full of them.
It's just...
Yeah, I thought he left it back in the... wherever.
Yeah, it's the second time
He went to the lost and found at the Capitol. Was like, have you seen my cloak?
Also, why is he wearing a... Like, I think the cloak looks cool. That's all the excuse I need, but he's taking it off, so why is he wearing it then?
Yeah.
Because it looks cool.
It does
like,
look
there's
cool.
Like, robots know what looks cool.
Just let it be a security blanket. It's fine.
leave it on.
He's missing
He's
pieces.
like Linus.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Let Megatron stay insecure. That's fine. That makes sense.
All right,
Make
so
Megatron insecure again.
Like this is pretty dark. I feel like this is the dark of the moon right here. Look at that. Ooh, cool.
Ooh,
That
yeah.
looks great. And
Destroy
also,
that city.
those things look a little bit... They look a lot of like...
And like they're
things
vaporizing
from,
people right here.
The
Yeah, that's great.
Avengers a year earlier. Oh, they've got
That's
tentacles
fantastic.
coming out of the bottom? All right.
These are not Quintesson ships, though.
No. Although, yeah, I can see why you would think that.
Yeah.
Quintessons? What the hell are those?
What the hell's a Quintesson?
What? That's not in this universe. At least not until the 5th movie.
And even then, it's not quite that.
Look at that.
Right.
That looked great in 3D. Somebody's skull goes flying by your face. This is horror movie shit. It's pretty good. They don't.
Yeah,
Michael Bay
this is the
can't
best
keep
part
it
of the
up.
movie.
It's going to fall apart again. But
And it fell apart.
what time of day is it?
It's early.
No, where are
Yeah.
we?
Where are we? And what time
What time
of day
is it?
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! There's no
Late.
geography. There's no
Wait,
time.
what time of day
Early
is it?
morning.
How do these like? What is? Oh my
Oh,
God!
what time
now
of day
it's
is it again?
What time
Well,
of day?
they've been
driving
Where
for a
are
while.
we?
Fucker! It's like having a psychotic break.
Oh God.
So yeah, like that earlier scene really made it look a lot more big. Like they were really destroying the whole city. But these sets that they're using, they make it small
We're
again.
just going down the highway.
Yeah.
Somehow that ship looks smaller, too. Oh, the scale of the road and these buildings is completely mismatched.
I'm
That's
sorry.
what's
Are
going
you
on.
saying that Michael Bay doesn't? I'm sorry, because
It sounded
it
like.
sounds like you're trying to imply that Michael Bay doesn't understand scale or horizon,
Yeah, which is ridiculous.
which can't be true.
Michael Bay never knows what time of day it is. He like personally doesn't know. Like it's one of his Asperger's things or whatever. He just can't tell what time it is.
How many editors did Michael Bay kill to make these movies?
Another Trump Tower reference.
You know what? Do you know what the name of his production company is? It's called Shoot for the Edit. Like that's where he saves all of his movies is in editing. He's
What
not much of
time
a film
of
shooter.
day is it?
That's the
Work with
first
the
time
editing.
I've seen blue in any of these skies.
And we got clouds too.
Well, don't
How
worry. These
big
humans
are
are
those
going to fight.
things?
Assumed all the white was clouds before.
Why are those ships so fucking far away? They're just floating off in the fucking distance. Those are like 5 miles away.
Yeah, they're floating off to find another city.
I think that's kind of cool. Like it's showing that the U.S. military is no match for these Cybertronian air vessels.
We came here to find her in the middle of all that. Are we really going out there, Epps?
I'm not going in there.
No one's going in.
What? Are these characters we should know?
Why is
about?
the camera moving? What time of day is it? What is this shot?
What are we supposed to be looking at? We don't need to see Sam Witwicky's face.
What's this blown apart wall that doesn't look like a building was actually there?
What is? Oh.
He's here because of me. Do you understand? Listen.
I'm the one who killed her.
I'm gonna fucking walk to wherever she is because
wherever that might
doesn't
be.
matter.
Wherever that might be.
She's in the city of Chicago. I'll find her.
I'm gonna spend the next 3
okay,
hours
Terry,
walking
she's in
around
Chicago.
town, hoping to hear her from the skyscraper she's in.
All right, you know. Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we want.
Yeah.
Just vaporized everyone.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, that's great. Ooh,
Yeah, this
did
is
it
the real
again.
dark of the moon.
To
I've
be
made that joke
fair,
already.
War of the Worlds did it first, but yeah.
Yee.
What do we need this?
Hey, what the hell? Why did that thing crash?
Something else shot at it.
Where are we looking? Which way are people running? Where's the camera pointed at?
What
What's
purpose?
that?
What purpose is this moment serving, by the way?
Wait a minute. Oh, well, here you go.
Oh,
That's
Optimus
why.
is back! Yay!
There's a 3D shot too
All
with
right.
that shell bouncing in front of the screen.
Oh, thank goodness.
I
Where'd
thought
he
you
come from?
died, Optimus.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he
This is
died
the
a couple
real light
times.
of the moon.
what is
Ooh,
the
wrecker action? Fuck yeah.
what are
Retgar?
we getting from the fake death of the Autobots
No,
to their
the
return?
wreckers.
Oh,
Retgar action.
damn it!
They're
I was hoping we'd get
like,
some Retgar in here.
Yeah.
They're like the Autobots, Black Forces.
For today, we're in the name of freedom.
So
We'll
this
take the
is
battle to them.
Yeah,
So
this is
what-
good
And I'm
voice acting.
pointing at something.
what I think we just had happen is the bad or like one of the worst versions of the heist movie contrivance, where like they tricked them because they had to trick them, otherwise they would actually be dead. Right?
So hey, Forrest, check out the red one. That's Leadfoot. That's the red wrecker.
Yeah, I
And
like that he's a
he's-
target. He's a target.
He's a target card, but
uh,
he's also very like he seems to be a very large, heavy. Look at him. He's supposed to look
Yeah.
like he's carrying a lot of weight in his
Yeah,
head.
I like that
Okay.
he jiggles.
That's
Yeah.
John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio.
it's very much John
brought to you by
DiMaggio.
Target and Goodyear Tire.
Why is the camera at a Dutch angle? What did Michael Bay just discover Dutch angles or something?
Why
that
are
can't-
these alien robots fucking sponsored?
I thought
Hey.
they were all deported.
So what do you guys think that the target car's name is?
Leadfoot. We
That's
we went
Leadfoot.
over this.
It's also Target.
Telling me Sam's headed into that?
Oh, right, because he
They all
plays
have-
that character. Yeah,
They all have
You're
two
just-
fucking names. It's Q Wheeljack, Leadfoot Target, Roadbuster Amp,
Yeah.
I guess. There's a lot of them with slashes. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got what was there? There was like Sunstreaker / Courtyard by Marriott.
Some of them are two characters, some of them are the same character with two names.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that!
Well, what a
dog.
pretty
What
dog.
nice dog.
Best shot in the
Q
film.
is Prime. What's his name? Prime
Sentinel
versus
Prime?
Prime's favorite
Oh yeah.
Transformer.
How about his face?
Oh God, he did that face reveal. I'm still reeling.
What did the
The humans cannot stop us.
You know what's fun about the thing that you can count on in a Michael Bay movie is that when they're set dressing, almost none of it matters.
Oh, here we go. Pillars. We're back to the pillars. You can't do that on Earth.
These movie Megatrons are thrown off.
Oh, whoa, what?
Yeah.
I like that you can see a little bit of his brain there. That was great.
Yeah.
The telescope is just there so she can watch that happening, but not hear any of it. But we're gonna infer that she can hear it.
Yeah, but she totally knows what's going
giant
on.
Robots. They're very loud.
She can read their body language.
All right. What about this fucking scene where he's a CIA agent? He's fucking. He's Mission Impossible.
He's got a gun out for no reason.
He's
Barely concealed
barely
with
hiding
Wiki.
behind that counter. Like he's not.
He's not good at this.
He didn't even have to move or sneak around anywhere.
Hey,
They
it's my
just
favorite character.
show
Laserbeak.
up.
Beside him and immediately did that.
He just shows up in the kitchen and he's hiding from the maids for no reason.
And there he goes.
Oh, thank God. The movie.
I like how
can
Laserbeak didn't bother to go check.
Oh, come on, Wiki.
There's never any fucking stakes for this Sam Witwicky guy.
No, everything's gonna work out just fine for him.
Yeah.
That's like watch them die. They're not
Now they're
dead.
gonna kill a bunch of people.
He's just shooting a bunch of people to death for no reason.
Watch
All
Optimus
those
die.
maids. I don't know how. I don't know what or how. I don't know what Witwicky's doing or how he's doing it, but he's somehow successfully keeping Laserbeak from killing him just with one
Yeah,
stab.
he's just hardcore. It's pretty tough.
And there goes Laserbeak.
It's what's the how does that go? Oh, he's got faith of the heart for
He's got the touch.
Nothing's gonna.
Oh yeah, he's got the touch. Jake's right.
He's oh God.
Why did he do
How
that
did-
jump?
How did he get to the ground floor?
Why did he do that little jump? Why did he do that little jump?
How can Megatron hear him from the skyscraper?
Also, they really did Laserbeak dirty. Like they just shot him in the head and his head blew up, but like it barely happened and you barely saw it.
Didn't even notice it.
How does Sam
In this
Witwicky-
blown out city, these Autobots are disguised as their shiny vehicle modes,
How
so
does
no one will see them.
How does she
Right.
fit in there with Bumblebee, by the way? Because Bumblebee's in there.
He's pretty big.
Oh, hey,
this
look,
is like
he's not in there anymore.
it's the shot from the fucking cover of the movie.
They're all rolling up again. Yay! Ah, pointing
Optimus
guns
has
around
LED
and
lights all
nothing.
over him.
Yeah.
This thing's a military UAV. Stone, check and see if it still works.
It's like the Avengers movie. If every moment was just like every time people showed up, they just did the pose.
This sucks.
Shit again.
Yeah.
Like it's the hero. It's
Why
all the
did-
heroes lined up pose.
Why did they have the shot down UAV already up on the big screen?
This movie sucks.
This sucks.
Oh God, the camera won't fucking stop.
My God. Oh my God.
This
is a broken thing. Why is it like the okay? So it's zooming in, moving around, and in, out. We're getting two layers of a camera that won't fucking stop moving because we're watching a camera that won't stop moving, and then in the room where we're watching it, the camera's fucking rotating around the goddamn room.
I just
Are you
realized
excited?
something. I just realized
So
something,
excited.
guys. These movies are high budget fucking versions of Baywatch Nights. It is a goddamn nightmare to watch.
Oh, but Baywatch Nights is way better than this. I don't. I'm sorry.
Sometimes you watch like a low budget movie and you think, wow, I think I could do that. I think I could make a movie that I think I could.
Right.
I think that would be fun to do. I would love to. And in this case, I'm watching this going, wow, Michael Bay makes so much money, and he's clearly such a shit director. I feel like I could direct better than him.
Right.
I could definitely direct this movie.
We just saw a shot. We just saw a shot of Josh Duhamel talking, and the camera is still moving, and it doesn't need to.
There's still like an hour to this movie.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
shut up! Nowhere near.
No, there's not. Oh
No!
my god!
Please, no!
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, you could cut out all of the human stuff and this could be a decently length movie.
There's so much unnecessary shit. What are we doing right now? Where are they going? Gillette. The best a Transformer can get.
I can't stand that the Wreckers are all just branded with every company that sponsored the movie.
Well, they're supposed to be like stock cars.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, hey, wait. Watch the TV right now, Forrest. Because you're gonna miss Shockwave.
What's going on? What do we got? We got a big worm.
We're gonna get reused shot footage of fucking Shockwave.
There's that.
Yep.
Here we go.
He looks awesome.
He looks
He's incredible.
really sick.
He's like the best design because
All
they
right,
managed
that's
to
all you're getting of him.
Because they managed to get they take the thing that they did with all the Transformers and then it's somehow more cohesive.
Yeah, that's that toy I want. That's that Shockwave.
He's got less parts on his bicep than Optimus does, but he's a big jumble of just shit. Like,
well, it's because all the parts are thicker, so they work.
Yeah. Oh,
I do
yes.
like Kay's face. I like his face.
It's a nightmare, but it looks great.
It's an it's a fucking absolute goddamn nightmare.
Yeah.
And I love it because of that.
Hey, you know what?
But
In the next
Rick.
one of these, in Age of Extinction, like Mark Wahlberg's going to do the exact same scene we just saw, where he's going to pick up a bunch of like Transformers guns and shit and play with them.
Yeah. Oh,
This
he
is
ends up
kinda neat
picking
that
up a
this is-
sword.
This is a ton of on location. You know, this looks pretty cool because it's.
Why do they
like
have all
did
these
shut down
human
streets and stuff.
guns?
Yeah, I don't know
Hey,
why
Shockwave
they're
again.
in car mode.
Shockwave. Yeah, that's a
shooting
cool
at him
fucking Shockwave.
Either.
Yeah. His design is one of the best that's been in the franchise. Like, so far.
Shockwave's coming. Yeah, Brains might be the best character in this whole fucking movie.
I love Brains. Yeah, no, he's wonderful, and that's why he's never gonna come back again.
He's comes back in Age of Extinction.
Does he though?
No, not really.
No.
I mean, he's there, but he doesn't do anything.
So what are these guys doing now? What part of the plan are these guys executing?
This is called Operation Expend Military Hardware.
Okay. Are these the Ospreys?
Yeah, these are the Ospreys.
Oh,
They were heavily featured in the first movie, and then here in the third movie, they're everywhere.
We finally got our swing around. Jesus Christ, this is just not doing anything. We're just
This
blowing
movie's
time.
starting to give me motion sickness.
Oh yeah, no, it beats you up.
He's starting to.
You should have seen it in IMAX.
It's fucking Rick. That's an accurate description of what this movie is doing to me. It is beating me up in every possible way.
Hey, let's swing
camera
even
never stops
fucking
moving.
harder. Yeah,
And
once
this
you
is
start
just
paying
this is
attention
just
to
the
it.
same scene from the first movie, like Starscream destroying a bunch of airplanes midair. It
Oh,
only
hey,
looked
but
better in
look.
the first movie.
Look.
Yeah, these horrible. This sucks. I
don't
hate
think
the
this is the
wingsuit
last
shit.
time they do this shit either. Or they have these guys jump. These guys are just all gonna die.
You know what?
'cause
A
they're not
third of those
moving.
guys just plummeted to their death. That's,
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no.
No, you gotta spread
wingsuits
out.
are
Dead.
These aren't.
What the fuck is happening here?
Why don't any of them have parachutes?
Because they've got the what the fuck are these called? Glide suits.
They're
or some shit?
yeah, the squirrel
Yeah.
suits. Dude, even Josh Duhamel is supposed to be one of them. And this is
Yeah.
all practical. These dudes are really doing this. Michael Bay got an opportunity to do
Oh
this.
my god. But why do
only
they need
4
to
of them
do
survive?
this?
Well, I think this is supposed to be like Ep's team or whatever, right?
I just don't understand what part of the plan
Oh,
they're
there's
doing.
some
Like,
more.
it's like we got into an osprey so we could jump out instead of like walking up.
Which way is up?
What
I don't
time of day
know.
is it?
What the hell is that?
What the hell is that?
What's happening? Where are they
Also-
going?
Well, we're watching a robot with the worst aim of all time.
I also think it's
Miss
very
a bunch of little guys.
weird.
This is confusing as fuck to look
We
at.
so rarely have energy weapons. Everything has a physical bullet most of the time. I feel like that's very weird for Transformers.
I can't. There's no
Yeah, I
way those
noticed
guys
that.
in wingsuits just did that. That's not how this works.
That's not how wingsuits work. Also, like, yeah, now they're parachuting down. Like, none of this needed to happen. And while
You guys could have just stayed on the ground.
I am A-okay with doing cool stuff, but like we have been wasting time getting to a place that we're not going to need to be soon.
So I know the
Yeah.
name of this movie is Dark of the Moon, but what's the first part?
Dark?
Hey, look.
Transformers?
Oh.
Because for like the last 45 minutes, I feel like I've just been watching U.S. military Dark of the Moon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's all of these movies.
You can watch the
Remember
load a
last
bazooka
movie where we
poorly.
didn't even have the U.S. military like using their hardware? It was 15 minutes of just a montage of them just showing their hardware to everybody.
Hey,
All
check
right, so
this
this
out.
building getting crushed by the driller, Michael Bay said he had this idea when he was like doing crunches at the gym.
Oh,
He was
Lord.
like, I want it to look like me doing crunches.
I got a
Yikes.
question.
God.
I was looking in the mirror and I was like, damn, I'm hot.
Right.
When did
that's
these guys
exactly-
When did any of these people get into this fucking building?
I don't know.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
We're not sure. We don't know where we are.
That's what it looks
Also,
like when
this
he
is-
does
this is
crunches?
practical.
What the fuck?
This is all practical. They built a tilting set to do
That's
this.
cool.
Yeah, that's a good that's smart. But why?
Because Michael Bay has
Well.
the money to burn.
He obviously like this is just money just getting flushed down a fucking toilet over and over and over again. This scene isn't accomplishing anything. None of it is.
Clearly the Decepticons know they're in there. Why don't they find them?
Yeah. He
Yeah,
rolls
why did
in
they
instead
send
of
somebody
just
into
shooting.
the place?
Well, how is gravity working? Those lights don't seem to be hanging at the angle that the rest of it should be at. Also, this is the only time Dutch angles really work.
Then they're gonna throw this grenade and it would kill all of them.
It might have been a flash grenade.
How did that work? This sucks.
Hey, they're dead. Oh, thank God. It's gonna be finally over.
Can you get out a window like that easy? I hope not.
That's I mean, it's candy
Hope
glass. But
Yeah, this is. I think they are sliding down a thing here.
yeah.
They like built a slide for them to go down.
Yeah,
It doesn't, obviously, it's not the
clearly-
building, but there's some of that there. You
Oh.
know? There's like a partial building.
Yeah.
Look at Epps give it the gangster shoot. Nice.
They never accelerate while they're sliding down the glass there either. This is. But what is it they're trying to do? They're trying to. They're
I
trying to
think they're trying to
interrupt.
Well, they're,
The pillars, yeah.
They just need to
stop
move-
the dark of the moon.
They need to move one pillar, and they spent 30 seconds not shooting it. Right?
they got to get rid of more pillars.
How about
Yeah,
Shia
there's
LaBeouf's
hundreds
action
of
hero?
pillars, so I don't know what this is really accomplishing.
Those guys are
Ooh,
dead.
3D.
Hey, it's
Oh,
Shockwave.
oh, hey, Shockwave.
Shockwave.
What just?
Ooh, look at
what?
that eye.
Oh,
Nice.
God.
Look at that mouth.
Look at that terrible coffee cup.
So that's to let you know Shockwave knows that the rest of the team is up there because he's going to send the driller in to crush the building. And this is the
Okay.
scene that I was talking about.
Even though he could shoot them from there.
Yes.
Driller bot.
He could just shoot them. They're stuck. Also,
I
like,
guess this looks cool. I guess.
So there's an opportunity here with this Drillo thing that's severely missed, which is that it doesn't seem far fetched for this thing to compromise the entire understructure of this part of the city. Like,
well, no, it only goes down city streets because
it could just be collapsing
Yes.
the whole fucking building from underneath if it wanted to, and instead it's gonna plow through it.
Like, I don't mind the existence of the driller. Like,
No.
Transformers.
Yeah, why is it going
Transformers
up
have always
the
had
building?
weird super weapons,
Yeah,
but
it could just
I
bring
just-
the building down from below in record time. I mean, this looks incredible. I love it, but it doesn't need to be.
No, it doesn't need to be.
And we're
Doesn't
still
need
not
to be.
moving anything forward. We've been in stasis
What were
for
those people
damn
doing
near
in the
30
building there?
minutes. Incredible.
So this is
doing
what it
stuff.
looks like when Michael Bay does
yeah, when he
crunches?
does crunches, that's what it looks like.
Oh God.
Just like that.
I think he needs to go to the doctor. or get a personal trainer or get a better personal trainer.
Stuff
I
like
don't think he
might-
knows what
Think you're doing crunches wrong,
are,
bro.
even.
I think
Is the
he's got
power
a
still
bowel
on in that
obstruction.
Ooh.
Does this hold up? Does this still look good?
I
No,
know
it
it looks
looks
pretty
great.
good.
Wait,
yeah, I
which
think it looks
part?
cool as hell. It's just it doesn't.
Just doesn't make sense. But
She's dead.
This is already a bloated movie. It doesn't need to be here.
Oh, don't you want to
What
see
are we doing now?
a
Oh.
non-transformer that you know go through a building?
You
There
mean that
is zero way for
shocker
these
guy?
guys to survive this shit. It's not like the stakes are so low because they just keep almost dying. Like
Right,
we
I
have,
love it.
and also guess what? They're irritating and boring at this point. Like I don't give a fuck
They're
about
very
any
much
of them.
that. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? Where did he come from?
Yeah,
Coming for you!
Where did he come from?
I don't know, but
I'm coming for you.
I feel like this snake
No.
thing ought to be a lot more trouble for him than it looks like it's gonna
No,
be.
no problem at all. Like, if Optimus
No
had been there,
problem.
none of this would have happened.
Pretty cool that Optimus kept the
Nope. Nope.
parts.
Nope.
He
Nope,
kept
this
and
is a
fixed
complete-
up the parts
Nope.
of his old friend.
Nope. A completely unique flying pack he has. You want to know where the CG budget went? It went to redesigning Optimus's flight pack so they could sell a different toy. Also, Optimus, who just took out the driller with a couple of shots, Cable's his arch nemesis.
He flew through that motherfucker. Like,
Wreckers! You're ground vehicles, but get up here and help me out.
Yeah, what the?
I'm
Launch the pillars. You
stuck.
mean they didn't already do that?
No, they're doing it now. In Machu Picchu and all around the world. Michael Bay
Hundreds of pillars.
Michael Bay just was like, I just want to send people around the world to film cool shit around the world.
Yeah, every one of these movies has like an international kind of part to it that doesn't
think-
really.
Well, that's how
Like,
you make
that's-
money in other countries.
Yeah.
Also, Michael Bay is like, he's an incurious man, but he does have certain interests, and they include like, just famous locations. He likes to film famous locations.
and Romeo and Juliet laws.
Yeah. Yes. He seems to know a lot about that.
But that's for another episode.
Oh no.
We still have to watch whatever the 40 some odd minutes remaining of this shit.
I know. I can't believe we should be done with this movie by now. It should be over.
And this is the best one.
In my opinion, this is the best one.
I think
Okay.
I agree
I
with
can
you.
see that so
but
far.
It's not because the plot or story or characters
No.
matter at all.
No.
No, when I say best one, it's with the caveat that they're all fucking garbage. Also, why is the camera on the floor looking up at people?
I don't know.
So we can slowly push on them for some fucking reason.
It's to give a parallel between the humans and the Autobots and Decepticons. Because remember, in those first two movies, we would only get shots of the Autobots from that angle.
Oh my god, I can't. Ah,
or it's because Michael Bay's a shit director. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, when I think about movies that are comparable in their, like, absurdity of action, like The Matrix, or, like, certain parts of Fight Club, or, like, I don't know, what... Like, there's so much craft that is just not present here at all.
Oh no! Look, he's got the
Right.
he's got the armband of leadership.
What is this? He's had a grappling hook this whole time? What the
Oh,
fuck has
he's
been
just
going
get that hell
on?
out of there.
Wheeljack made that. Wolfie.
Oh, that looks
Oh yeah, he got it
awful.
from Wheeljack. Q, you mean? You mean Q,
Oh,
right?
Jesus Christ.
That's some bad
That'd make he's
CGI.
He's just he's breaking his neck and
Yeah.
shit. There's no way.
What are you talking about? He survives anything.
Yeah, he can't die, so...
He's getting flung around.
And that's 117 North Wabash.
His life, he's been in peril for, like, most of his time on screen, I think, so...
Oh no, he's fine. Why
Well,
is the camera at a
Optimus
Dutch
did die that
angle?
one
Why is
time.
everything a Dutch angle? You know what? If all angles are Dutch angles, then no angles
No.
are Dutch angles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The first lesson of filmmaking.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna kill me a Starscream.
Oh, not Starscream.
For reasons. It serves no narrative purpose at all for this to happen.
Well, I mean, there's new toys to be sold. What are you talking about?
I don't think it even serves that purpose. Why do you need to hang on to him at all?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
None of this makes any sense. Although it looks pretty cool.
His head exploded into a bunch of bits and pieces.
And now
There's no
they
way
know,
we're ever gonna see that head ever again.
and
I
now
don't know
they
how
know
it
how
just
to
exploded
kill.
into a bunch of bits and pieces.
And guys, this is when they figured out they could kill and how to kill Decepticons. So now they're gonna finally be able to, like, fight back, right? That's what just happened
That's
Yeah.
what the concept that was introduced. Yes.
in the third film. What about that thing that happened earlier where they were talking about that falling on them and doing the kill shot to the head thing? Do we see that again?
I'm sure we do.
No? Okay. I just had to check off on that.
All right,
You have
we're
to
in a
tune in
full
next
CG
week,
world
Wolfie.
here.
It's a terrible pun. I'm so sorry. I'll never do it again.
You do get some visual fun here, like we are in an all CG ship, looking at a Decepticon technology.
Here we go. There's some there. Oh,
Yeah, I like that.
How dare they tease us with finally getting to something good? We're gonna watch these fuckers mill around this city more.
No, they got a military around a little bit.
And I don't care to see more of the inside of that Decepticon ship. It's all. They don't do anything to make anything not look like it's the same piece of metal.
Yeah.
It's just all looks the same.
Hey, how's it going? I can't believe we keep meeting. In every battle that ever happens in the world, we're both
Yeah, no
always
matter
there
where we
somehow.
are.
Yeah, where have you been?
Around.
How was your time at NASA? Because we keep up. We're friends.
Remember
We've
that?
been
Remember
in
when
two
we worked at
movies
NASA?
together.
Yeah, we fought that scorpion thing. Remember that?
They fucked it? Damn.
Yeah, off screen.
We're gonna, you know what?
Thing. Remember that?
We're gonna have to watch that movie again because I obviously missed an important part.
That's the real dark of the moon, if you know what I mean. Oh no!
The soldiers have been secretly having sex with the dead robots off screen. All right.
Yeah.
That's the revenge of the fallen there.
Right.
I'll give them my age of extinction.
Oh my god.
But the last night won't be our last night.
Oh, what's Sentinel Prime doing?
There we
Standing
go.
around waiting for his plan to happen?
I was going to say, keep going, Rick, keep going.
I'll show you my
rise.
I'll show you the rise of my beast.
I'll show you how to bubble
cool
my
ship.
bee.
Look at this motherfucker.
Is that the Quintesson ship?
It looks like a Quintesson ship.
Yay! The characters that matter.
We're gonna screw this ship up. It's 128K binary encryption code.
Say, baby, put down your ship and screw my ship up.
128K binary encryption.
That's so many Ks.
I think that's just tech gobbledygook. I don't think that means anything. I'm not sure, but
dude, that's K after K. It's like at least 3 Ks.
Yeah, K normally stands for kilobyte, and I'm not sure that that's applicable. But whatever.
I don't think that's what you're meaning here. I don't know what they do.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh my God! The clouds are digital.
This doesn't look good. Like, what's gonna happen?
Oh, it's like in that one Transformers episode.
He is still Jesus. What?
Yeah.
How long ago has he been hanging from those threads?
I don't know. How long is time in this movie? What time of day is it? Why is the king? Why does it feel like the camera's always falling over?
Wow, Soundwave is really
Soundwave says
tall.
no prisoners, only
God.
children. There's
what the
Wheeljack.
fuck is this monstrosity?
Oh my
Jesus.
God!
That's
I just realized.
I
just realized those aren't teeth. That's a mustache. What the fuck?
Is it not teeth? I
I
figured
think
that
it's
was
a mustache. Oh, he's
my
dead.
Well, don't worry, he's
Jesus
dead.
Christ! What?
Oh
He's dead.
no,
He's extra dead.
We're never gonna
And
see
there's-
Wheelcheck again.
Yeah, we'll never see Wheeljack
The
again.
character that was obviously Wheeljack.
That was the end of him. Well, no, he comes back in the Rise of the Beast, but I guess he was before this, but it was a totally different looking guy.
Yeah. The names of characters don't matter unless it's Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, or Megatron, I guess.
Well, he's
Starscream
real.
Remember when
Wheeljack.
Soundwave was
He
just
dies, he's K, so they can still use Wheeljack.
you know, Soundwave, he's that noted ruthless killer that loves to shoot Autobots and behead them, right? That's what he's known for, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the beloved character Soundwave that we all know and love. He loves to put Autobots on their knees and shoot them gangland style, right?
Shoot him in the back of the head.
Hey, check out Bumblebee. Oh, it's tragic. Yeah, all those wonderful times where you were yelling at me for being an Autobot. What? So these things falling enabled him to fight back? This is very confusing, man.
Why is the camera at an angle? It doesn't need to be.
The cameraman's
It just
fucking
is.
wasted.
He's fucking
Just
so
falling
wasted.
Camera's falling over.
It's all Michael Bay thinks that makes it more interesting, no matter what is going on.
These
And
are
it's
all.
at an angle right now.
That's Soundwave.
Yeah, like I said, if all
Yeah.
angles are Dutch angles, man.
Oh,
All right, Soundwave, what?
What?
Damn.
No!
what
That's the end of Soundwave?
What,
Oh, yeah.
man, that
Hope you
really
liked
makes
him.
that whole time with
Shockwave.
Bumblebee.
He blew his head off from the bottom
Yeah, he reached into his guts.
through his chest. He
Yeah.
shot
So-
through his chest and blew his head up from the bottom.
As you do.
I like that whole scene makes me feel just it feels like it undermines the entire moment we just had with Bumblebee, where Soundwave he couldn't possibly have fought Soundwave when that was going on. We just had to sit there and watch him get it die. Then he
Yeah.
just kills him in a fucking moment. Like
Soundwave
Look, I don't
was
have time
showing him
to-
a slight bit of mercy by giving him a minute. And then
Look, I don't have
Bumblebee's
time to
like,
think about it.
no,
This movie just keeps moving on. There's just no time to think about anything.
Yeah, by the time I think about it, something else is happening.
No, zero
Where are we
stakes.
now?
Just like
What are we looking at? What are we shooting?
0 stakes for over 2 hours. It's great.
Who are these guys?
No, anyone could die at any minute.
We got Josh Duhamel and Tyrese. Oh, these Transformers. Is
What's
one of
with
those
the
guys
angles here?
Soundwave? Oh,
Hey,
they're
it's Shockwave.
Shockwave.
Oh,
hey,
okay,
we're
so-
jumping out of a building.
So, Jake, I know you were looking at that toy of Shockwave going, why does it come with a guy with a parachute?
Yeah,
Yes.
why would he come with a parachute?
I was
That's
wondering
weird.
that.
What a weird accessory to come with.
I
What
did
a
think
weird
that, yeah.
accessory to come with it. Well, you're about to find out why it
You're
comes
about
with
to
a guy
find-
with a parachute.
Hey.
Barricade, but he'll only show up in the 5th movie now.
Regular
not on the fifth
fucking
movie?
NATO bullets are blowing parts off their faces.
This thing's so
Oh no,
fucking
not
awesome.
generic Decepticon.
Oh, my
Oh,
leg!
no,
not him.
Defcon.
Generic Decepticon number 2.
My giant steel leg is got the stability of a hunk of driftwood.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's your favorite accessory.
These guys
Parachute
are
I
man.
can't.
Parachute
Oh my
guy.
god, it's
Right on the-
Shockwave.
Ah!
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, they got him.
Oh no! If only he had 2
Shockwave.
eyes, then this wouldn't be a problem.
Oh my god, Shockwave killed by a parachute.
If only he was a giant metal monster that regular bullets wouldn't damage at all, because that's what he
'Cause
kind
it's
of
from outer
supposed to.
fucking
Oh,
space.
fuck! Oh, it's all over.
Shockwave
What?
killed by a parachute.
Killed by a fucking parachute after all
Well,
that.
those things are dangerous, man. You know, you can suffocate on them or whatever.
The menace of Shockwave.
Not the menace of Shockwave.
Brought down by a parachute and some human ingenuity, or wait, are they just shooting him?
Yeah,
Oh.
sure.
I like that Shockwave has the little tube that goes to his gun, like his normal design.
Yeah.
I don't like that it seems to switch sides.
Does it really?
Yeah, it's never on the same side.
So they just flipped the frames?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh,
look,
remember,
it's like
this
that
is
one
also
episode
happening?
it's like that one episode of the show, or it's like the one episode of the Skybound comics.
I mean, they did it in Lord of the Rings too.
Or that one
but
episode of the other comics.
But that movie has like a visual language it's engaging in. This is just fucking slop from front to back. Like
language.
Now, I just for a moment, I just want to consider, like, if you brought another planet that close to Earth, wouldn't the gravity become really
Yes.
destabilized?
Oh, you mean
No.
like
But the pillars fix it.
you mean up
It
would be
fixes it.
down? It would be kind of like we're gonna get there eventually, aren't we?
Oh, look,
Dark in the
Optimus
Moon?
is going cray here.
Because we're gonna do it again. Who's
Look at
that
this.
one?
Ooh,
Who's that?
the camera. Oh,
Who's
no.
that?
happened?
Who's that distinctly yellow-colored Decepticon?
Oh, Optimus has the
Optimus
brass
has
knuckles
brass
to finish
knuckles.
off. Is that to finish off Shockwave?
Rex
Oh,
Knuckles?
Shockwave, yeah.
Yeah, he
It's
just
still
tore
Shockwave
right
somehow.
through
I've seen
it.
this movie like probably like 30
Still
times.
doesn't make
and I'm
any
like,
fucking sense.
is that Shockwave? What the hell's happening?
Why did it?
Shockwave
what-
with his eye dangling out.
Is there something special about those pointy knuckles that tore
Yeah.
him through him?
Yeah, it's an accessory you could buy for your Transformer from Dr. Wu.
Okay.
Optimus!
Now Sentinel Prime, who's not really proven his worth in battle against anybody
No,
else.
he's like, this is you're the Sentinel. You're the guy. This is the Sentinel
He
Prime.
murdered a
that I
bunch
was-
of humans earlier.
You were the one who taught me free.
So if you're falling down a building and then you try to stab it with
Energon
a big,
axe.
like... Oh, yeah. It's just an axe now. It looks like
Yeah.
the Batman symbol.
Yeah.
It's a full-on battle axe
Doesn't look very
For-
energon-y.
for a reason. It's bright orange but Jesus, it just
For some reason, we've got to have a special moment right now.
Yeah, we need to have a kissy moment. Real
Who are they
quick.
Hey,
shooting?
the green one and the
Ah.
yellow one are running. I think I see the red one.
They're guiding the humans through to where? Where are we going?
To the building? I'm pretty sure we got to get to the building.
Okay.
One of them.
Oh, right. There's those ships that have been floating around the city for like an hour and a half. Or 30 minutes. I can't. What is time?
For the last 5 hours.
Like, there's not even continuity between like acts of this film or scenes. Like, those ships have been up there this whole time, able to annihilate these fucking humans and Autobots, and they're just sitting there.
Listen to Wolf, you're talking about
Sentinel Prime is a Prime, right? But he's not part of those Primes that were in the tomb in Revenge of the Fallen. But we have Optimus Prime. So how many Primes are just walking around?
What purpose does Patrick Dempsey serve in this film?
Is Prime just like a last name in Cybertronian?
Yes.
It's like
of
Smith or Jones.
This is my father, Dick Prime. Yeah. My mother, Barbara Prime.
Oh, from the Iacon Primes.
What is she? What is this?
This shot bugs the shit out of me. I hate that. She got this stupid look on her face. It's all in slow-mo. This sucks. This movie is not over yet.
The camera can
there's
just...
still an hour left.
There's still 2 hours left.
There's always an hour left.
It's like, yeah.
Oh, hey! What's Patrick Dempsey doing?
Well, shoot him already!
What's gonna... What threat is Shia LaBeouf? Because he's just impossible to kill?
Pretty much.
This one thing is gonna keep... okay, so...
Yeah, that's the key
Cybertron?
pillar. Like, apparently, even though we have hundreds of these things around the planet, if you take out this specific one, then none of the rest work.
That was a load-bearing pillar.
Luckily, it was red, so you could tell.
So you could tell it was the one instead of the other one. Instead of the several hundred other ones.
The one structural pillar.
Yeah.
So Cybertron
that's a load-bearing pillar.
Cybertron's definitely gonna come, and then...
Oh, here we go.
I definitely love Megatron just sitting in this alley, like in a garbage can. Just like, oh, everything's coming to plan.
What? She's just talking shit to Shockwave or Megatron.
He's just Oscar the Grouch now.
He is Oscar.
This was supposed to be Michaela Baines getting her revenge on Megatron.
Yeah, instead it's some person we've never heard of before.
Right.
Is this the one where Megatron is like trying to finally make peace with Optimus, and Optimus is like, "I'm gonna."
Optimus is like, "Let me think about it."
No.
He was like, "Let's make peace," and Optimus was like, "Give me your face."
Yeah. Give me your sack. Oh yeah, this definitely looks better than the final battle in Revenge of the Fallen, because the CGI just fell apart at the end of that movie. I mean, I can't tell you what's happening. I have no idea.
Oh,
I guess Optimus just lost an arm. There we go.
We're winning.
Oh, good. Oh, that doesn't look good.
He's gonna make Cybertron great again.
And then you hear that music. Dun, 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 dun. You got the touch.
Yes. Why haven't I heard that yet? Except in my own head.
At no point have I heard that.
Oh, look. Because that girl talked Megatron into... She said, Sentinel's gonna make you his bitch.
And he was like, no.
He saves Optimus Prime's life.
At no point have I heard "You've got the touch," because at no point has Optimus Prime earned that in my head.
Oh, look.
Not like the Skybound Optimus, where when he's fighting Devastator, they write, the song on the page, and you can hear it.
So
hey guys,
Sam just hit him with like a Cybertron taser. I guess.
Sam just murdered a man.
What was Patrick
Yeah.
Dempsey's motivation for working with Sentinel, Prime, and Megatron again?
I guess he thought he would be taken care of instead of being just one of the regular slaves.
In a machine
Yeah,
world.
he's gonna be one of the better slaves.
And what do they need human slaves for again?
Yeah, he would be
to rebuild their crumbled world, which doesn't look much better now.
Doesn't look great.
Are
That's
humans
not
gonna
good.
be the toilet
Yeah,
flushers?
that's probably not gonna.
Probably not gonna rebuild that too
Like,
too
none
soon.
of it makes fucking sense. We're inefficient compared to them. We live almost no time. We shit everywhere. Like,
Time to find out. I've got one arm.
Why? Optimus. He literally just saved your life.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, yeah, thanks.
No,
Give me your neck.
I'm gonna put my axe in your head and then rip your spine out with it.
Yeah,
dude,
man.
So I just noticed in that shot that there's bright red Cybertronian blood flowing out of that wound before they switch. And it was...
This is not Optimus Prime.
Sentinel Prime is on he's about to die, and Optimus Prime is like, fucking die faster. Michael Bay was pretty sure this would be his last Transformers movie.
I was gonna say,
and it was
Megatron's gone,
setting
so...
up Optimus as the bad guy at the end of it? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's over.
They're by default the good guys, so nothing they do can be wrong. So,
Yeah, you're right, Wolfie. He's the good guy in a U.S. military kind of way.
He's the quote-unquote good guy.
Yeah. I mean, he just did a small genocide. What's the...
He's the good guy because if you call him the bad guy, he'll probably...
You will be taken to re-education.
You're going to be sent to Guantanamo Bay with 30,000 other people.
Optimus in this situation is Judge Judy and Executioner here.
Judge Judy and Executioner. Yeah. So I'm excited to see how... I can't wait to see how Megatron comes back in the next movie.
Yeah, well, don't worry. You're going to hate it. Trust me. You're going to fucking hate it.
Hey, Jake, I don't know if you remember, but did you like the transforming what you got to see of the transforming thing in this movie? Or
There's a little at the beginning, I think.
You like it? Did you enjoy watching those transformations?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see how you feel next week.
Okay.
Okay. God.
Put a pin in that.
I can imagine just walking out the movie theater by now. It's like, who cares?
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Hey guys, you remember how the relationship was endangered at no point really during this movie?
Rings. Oh my god.
It would be weird if we never saw these characters again, right?
Well, that'd be weird because we spent all this time with them and we just defeated the Decepticons. So if there was another threat, boy, I'd sure want to know what Sam Witwicky and Carly, whatever her name is, what they're doing.
Just talked again.
Turn against us.
Bumblebee?
I don't want to be around the boy anymore.
I'm just trying to help.
Surely.
Hey, it's a shot from the first movie.
Surely. Oh, Jesus Christ!
God.
What just happened?
Well, it's over now.
This is a terrible song. God damn it, that's a terrible song.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. We're not making the same mistake last time where we accidentally listened to the. Oh, never mind.
Yes, we.
Oh, John Turturro has some bullshit to say.
Oh, hey, Francis McDormand.
That's so awful. Fuck
so
you,
they'll
movie.
be back next time too, right?
Why?
They'll have a weird
yes,
relationship.
Turturro will be back.
But Francis McDormand too, right?
Wow, John Turturro and Tulsi Gabbard. That's a match I never saw coming.
Everybody's coming back because this went so well.
Yes.
So yeah, now that Rick says that, it is pretty clear that he expected this to be the last movie. These feel like endings to character arcs.
Well, I mean, you killed Starscream, Megatron, Shockwave, Soundwave. Oh,
Megatron.
What else
You
you got?
killed the
What else you
Fallen,
got?
and you like when they killed the Fallen, they'd already reached deep into the lore by then. Like, who's going to be the Fallen? You know, or are they going to finally kill Rumble?
But surely you're gonna, because we've had such strong like continuity with which Transformers are where, especially the Autobots, you know, because they're important, they're the good guys. We're not just gonna have a whole new cast of Autobots next time, right?
No.
No,
Yes.
all your favorites are going to be there, like Sideswipe and Dino that you met in this movie, the Ferrari guy.
Wheeljack.
And Ratchet's going to be there. Don't worry, nothing will happen to Ratchet.
What about Hot Rod? We're going to get a Hot Rod?
Oh, you're going to get Hot Rod in the 5th movie, but he won't be anything like you've ever seen. And
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Hot Rod?
Cue the Lincoln Park.
I don't want to talk about it. He's not in there. He's not in these.
I mean, that's the name of his character.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's the name of its toy.
Man, we are just in for a world of hurt next time.
Well, don't worry, like we got.
It's
well,
so
Buzz
bad.
Aldrin played Buzz Aldrin. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bill O'Reilly played Bill O'Reilly. That's awesome.
It's the role he was born to play.
Yeah.
I love seeing all of these names of human characters before they even decide to show one Transformer.
Wait, Bill O'Reilly
They're not characters in these movies.
You mean American historian Bill O'Reilly was in this?
Yes, author of Killing
Bones
Kennedy.
the Master,
Bill O'Reilly.
played by Bone Crusher, has a fucking credit before any of the Autobots.
Oh, there's all those Autobot names.
Igor.
Some of those.
Who the fuck was Igor?
He's the little slobbering green guy that's just on screen and never does anything.
Yeah, he's Wolfie's favorite character.
I think Leadfoot and Target are the same character.
Wow, we did meet Dino in this movie. Look at that.
Yeah,
Dino Mirage. Dino Mirage.
Exactly a Wreckers
K Wheeljack,
Scholar,
Shockwave, and Soundwave.
Shockwave and Soundwave were both played by Frank Welker.
All right, Frank Welker.
Oh, Frank Welker.
Hey, you remember all those lines you heard from Shockwave? Quote them back to me.
I'll take your face. Oh wait, no.
Wait. Where are we thinking of Igor or Brains, or was that how Shockwave sounded? I can't fucking remember.
No, Brains had a voice. Igor did not, and Shockwave sounded like a monster. He does say Optimus at one point, but that's the only intelligible word he says in the whole fucking film.
This has a harder cast to parse than the Lord of the Rings.
I think Roadbuster is the only one that is actually on the records now.
It's really wild to me. So like I remember watching Lord of the Rings for the first time and just being flabbergasted by how many characters there were. Watching this, but those movies that happened, like they wrapped up a decade before this one, have characters for all of those characters. You get time with them, they develop, they have stories. This is just piles of indecipherable nothing with barely more characters than those movies had.
This is a movie called Transformers with like 50 human characters.
A couple Transformers in there.
About 8 named Transformers characters.
Yeah.
Hey, remember those wingsuit guys? Remember them? They got more screen time than I don't know, the Wreckers did.
I also think it's wild that they have to introduce new bad guys in order to like have a purpose.
Every time the Earth is the key. It's crazy. The entire Transformers race is based around the planet Earth somehow.
Shockwave is just a bouncer or an enforcer. He's not doing a specific like MacGuffin or plot related thing. He's just there. But they have him show like he's Darth Maul, but even Darth Maul, because he's the apprentice, serves like a story point, right? Like, fuck. There is just no. There's somehow this has all the pieces of like the puzzle of a movie, and they're just strewn about on the table still.
So while
And then
we're
handed to
talking
you.
over the credits playing, is there any POD song or Linkin Park or
Oh yeah,
whomever?
there's the Linkin Park song. Yes, every one of these stupid things ends with a Linkin Park song. And this one, just from I was just hearing, I'd forgotten it. It's so bad. It's probably the worst Linkin Park song. It's terrible, terrible.
That's a high
And
bar.
that's saying something.
It really is.
Oh yeah, we had a question we wanted to address after watching the best of the Bayverse films.
What's that?
What director would you have preferred, or would you have liked to have done these movies instead of fucking Michael Bay?
David Lynch.
David Lynch. There you go. It would have been interesting.
Oh man,
I would have watched it.
it'd have been a different nightmare, but it would have felt like you were having food.
Oliver Stone.
Like,
Now, that's a good choice.
Now they came to me and they were like, "So David, we've got this movie about an intergalactic war.
It's about a robot in trouble. Bless your heart.
I started to get like a little headache,
right
in the back.
A little headache.
And then
right,
they
just
said
the same
these
thing.
were two species, and both of them are robots. They're both factions of a single robot race.
Yeah,
and the headache, it started to get like a little bit worse
Yes.
And then they took me out to a restaurant, and now I like salad, but
Yeah.
Michael Bay, he put me in his Ferrari.
Served salad. And after driving in Michael Bay's Ferrari, I felt I needed a little meat. And then they were like, "So David, now these robots that are at war, they turn into Earth-based cars." And right about then, my headache, it turned into a migraine. And I had to say no.
That's why we got Dune instead.
That's exactly how that went. Like, that happened, and that's exactly how it went.
It's about an Autobot in trouble.
Like, poor David Lynch, he's always
an Autobot in trouble, Rick.
Okay, You Light Up My Life. Do a Raleigh Factor theme. Many of horror, monster.
Monster is a Paramore song. We also have a My Chemical Romance song in here. But
whose Chemical Romance?
Yours.
This gets really incoherent though, because then it's like Taking Back Sunday, Stained, Art of Dying, Goo Goo Dolls, Theory of a Dead Man, Skillet, and Mass. Like, it's just like
filmed in Florida using
Skillet.
Florida's entertainment industry bias.
Yeah.
Is that what that said? In California and somewhere else.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
I believe they
Fuck
are.
that. You suck.
So we got
Listener?
David Lynch.
Fuck that.
Rick, what was your choice?
Oh, I was going to say Roland Emmerich, because I feel like these movies aren't bad enough. They could be much worse.
So what I did was I can't fucking stand my good friend Roland Emmerich. So I was like, you should call him.
Make this Transformers movie.
Uwe Boll? Now that's who should direct these goddamn movies.
Oh, you're kicked off the podcast.
That's hilarious because I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but like that's who, like, at first Michael Bay was compared to when he made these movies. A bunch of like critics were like, "This is like an Uwe Boll movie."
They weren't wrong, really. My God.
No, that's beautiful.
Like this, it just has no sense of
what
it's
time
got a
it
sense
is.
of movement, time,
Where are we?
movement,
What time
space,
is it?
geography.
What time of day is it?
I had some trouble figuring this out, but I think I would have gone with Spike Jones.
Oh,
Yeah, I
well,
mean,
that
why
might have been
not?
a good movie.
He has a real intense sense of like visual anatomy of a movie and making something make sense when it doesn't otherwise, like with Where the Wild Things Are, which actually came out around the same time as these movies.
Who's the
Quentin
guy?
Tarantino's Transformers.
Terry Gilliam. Because he can do, or he did when he was alive, he do like, can do like big stuff, like big world stuff going on. And,
Oh,
I think he's still around.
no. You know what? I
thought
have
he
an
died.
actual answer.
Oh.
Guillermo del Toro.
I was
Right?
He would be the only one that would actually like put focus on the robots
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
and treat them like actual characters.
And he would get a sense of scale for it because he obviously understands that he made one of the best non-Godzilla kaiju movies. Like,
or even World Without Michael Bay. Spielberg probably would have, instead of producing it, directed it.
Nah, it would have sucked.
I don't know.
It would have just been E.T. Would have been garbage.
It's
the whole. Steven Spielberg is the reason that you get the whole boy in his car part of the story in the first movie. Like that was his whole baby. He made sure that stayed in the film. Like Sam gets the car, and the car and him become friends. Like I think Steven Spielberg could have made that part work a lot better than Michael Bay did, but in the end, it was a terrible idea.
I think execution is like a big part of that, though. Like I think
Still a terrible idea.
If we spent
It's
more
called
time
Transformers.
Yeah, and maybe we'd get to know one of the Transformers through that story. But that's the problem.
You mean Bumblebee?
He doesn't
We
have
got
a
that
character. He can't talk. Like it's a big fucking mess.
Yeah, what's that guy? Is that Travis Knight? Is that director's name? I think that's it. For Bumblebee.
Like Terry Gilliam did the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. There's a lot of visual stuff going on there.
Yeah, but the characters are all kind of like allegorical.
Well, yeah. Well,
James
no, I think
Gunn,
that
but he would
Guillermo
make like
del Toro
Wreckers movie.
That would be good.
Cool. Look, they already did Rise of the Beast, and I gotta say, for a movie called Rise of the Beast,
not that many
not
beasts.
a lot of beasts in there. Not that many. You don't get beasts.
Hell, you got a bunch of beasts. You got obscure beasts. Who the fuck knows about Ape Link? That's mostly a convention exclusive guy.
Like I know who Ape Link is, but you're not wrong. That's a poll.
I sure as heck don't. After watching those movies,
they don't exactly make it clear. Or in the movies, who are you? Are you Primal Death?
So Rise of the Beast is not made by Michael Bay, obviously, but it is by Michael. It's like a Michael Bay production or something, executive produced by. Like,
yeah,
I'm not saying I don't know how much hand he had in it, but you feel it. You know what I mean? You don't feel it in Bumblebee somehow.
Yeah, and it's to the movie's benefit.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Bumblebee is the best of this crap by far, and it's a fine little movie. It's fine. It's not bad.
I'm excited to see live action Optimus Primal.
It's fine. It's a cool design.
Yeah, it happens.
The toys look cool.
That movie was slated to be released in 2021, but because of COVID or something else, they just delayed it a year and released. So it sat on a shelf for a year, and I was like, well, maybe they'll get the toy line right, or no, they didn't nail any of that shit.
James Cameron might have directed a Transformers before he got obsessed with Avatar.
He probably
that would have been
James Cameron.
He would have done one good one.
Yeah, he would have done one good one.
I want the Paul Verhoeven Transformers. That's the one I want.
I think Terminator isn't Terminator. Besides Avatar, I think Terminator's the only one where he directed like a sequel to one of his own movies.
Well, now he's directed like 8.
Well, he's saying he's directing 8, but he has to live that long and actually finish the damn things. But they're almost entirely CGI now, so.
There's a lot of not CGI.
I can't wait till we get AI James Cameron.
I know he does shoot practicals for for like.
Yeah, remember for the Abyss, like he had an
CGI.
Abyss drill.
They had a real abyss in that movie.
Yeah,
But I
they
mean,
drilled
like,
one.
yeah, there's so much render time, and also I don't know. He's getting wrapped up in AI, so is he gonna have time?
So as far as Dark of the Moon goes, I do think the CGI in this is better than like. There's some really good moments in Revenge of the Fallen, the Constructicons, all that shit. It's really great. But there's some parts where the CGI just fall apart. That across the board, that did not happen in this film. The CGI looks fine, and that I think because the movie was going to be shown in IMAX, they were like, we have to fucking step up our game a little bit, and they had a little more time to plan it out. That said, it's not like it's fine, but it's not as amazing. I feel like the first movie, though you get much more limited shots, I feel like the robots look their best in the first Transformers movie.
Well, we don't get as many weird
that.
comp shots with the CGI.
Well,
here.
I think
It
part of the
looks like a
comp
piece of
problem too
plastic.
is this movie, you notice there's a much higher contrast black to white. There's way more like dark shadows in it. And I think that has something to do with shooting in IMAX. So the robot, like they're still using the same, basic like models with the same basic exterior textures. And it just doesn't jive with the backgrounds quite as well as it does in the first movie. I feel like in the first movie, the shots of Optimus, especially at night, lots of light refracting all around him. He just looks beautiful.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
Well, that's
same with like Ironhide or Ratchet. They look beautiful.
Yeah,
and they look a little less beautiful here. And it might have something to do with that.
Well, some of that also has to do with like the process being different from when you're figuring out how to do something. Like, with Transformers, the first film, and then, and I think a comparable one would be like the Jurassic Park series, where after they get it done the first time, they just figure out how to push it out as fast as possible and make it efficient. And the time and care that goes into it is gone. They're no longer animating those cool models with those like halfway in between stop motion puppets that they did in the first Jurassic Park. It's all hand done because it's faster, and then you don't have to pay the stop motion puppeteers to do the thing to get those natural movements and shit.
Coming soon, Gremlins 3, where Joe Dante actually made sure that no, we're doing it all puppets. We're doing it all practical and puppets.
Are you serious? Are they really doing a Gremlins 3?
Yeah, I did not make that up. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Because like that's the whole premise of Gremlins 2 was he was like, I specifically don't want to make a sequel to these fucking films. So I'm gonna make a sequel that destroys the franchise.
Yeah, and then we're also getting an all practical effects Return of the Living Dead.
Oh, natural.
Movies are trying anything to remain
we're going back
anymore.
to practicals. So
Yeah.
No.
Terrifier really helping out. Even
though, like it or hate it, it's really doing a lot of favors for people who enjoy practical effects.
Some of those scenes are real rough to watch, but the effects are incredible.
Yeah.
There's one scene in there where you see like that weird nun lady. Not the nun lady, like the Virgin Mary, like in hell. And like her face moves and it looks like it's a CGI thing. And no, that's a practical. That's just a person in really crazy makeup.
That's great.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm all for, like, even in a film like the Transformers, the practical effects help.
Yeah, you guys are right. Guillermo del Toro is the only one that can do it.
It probably is. And that means that you're gonna get like some like maybe almost awkwardly sentimental like love story moment.
Yeah. The Shape of Water, but with sea spray.
Hey, what about Brad Bird?
I wasn't thinking that, but
Brad Bird?
Who the heck is
Brad Bird?
Yeah, I could see that. That's the Incredibles guy, right?
And the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
he did the Iron Giant? Okay.
I guess I was like, well, he made the Iron Giant, so he could make a Transformers movie. It's kind of the same thing, right?
So
who directed The Wild Robot? What about that person?
Oh, that's exactly what I was gonna say, Forrest. Goddamn you!
I think that was Woody Allen.
Yeah. It was
Well, Woody Allen directed Transformer. What would that be like?
That'd be terrible.
boring as fuck.
Oh, you know who else? You know what? You know who else could have done good like a
funny.
good couple Transformers movies at one point in time? Jon Favreau.
You think?
Oh, dude, that first Iron Man movie is unbelievably good at like creating that world and making it believable and driving a story and a character and giving it an arc.
I
Like,
might say that's the only one of those Marvels movies that's any good, but it's also the only one I ever saw.
it's the whole it launched the entire franchise, and he mattered way more than anybody would have probably could have predicted he would. But the other thing is that every movie is a matter of collaboration, and you know some directors don't give a shit about that part too.
Kevin Smith's Transformers.
Oh, just fucking dick and poop jokes all day.
Which
works.
I mean, that's kind of what we got in this Michael Bay movie.
You're right.
His He-Man is fucking great. Also,
Is that a
R.I.P.
movie?
voice of He-Man. A Netflix series.
The Netflix series. I think I watched a little bit of that. Huh? That was good.
Revolution and Revelation, right?
Yeah, it's fine. I thought the Twilight was really cool, but it went on discount at my Walmart, man. I guess nobody wanted it.
Dude, those toy companies have pushed out so many toys, and I don't know how well any of them sold.
I feel like Transformers as a whole sells pretty well still, because I think it's a better
Much to my
toy than it
chagrin.
is.
I want them to go on goddamn deep sales.
Yeah, but I think like they didn't. I'm talking about like the huge like Playmates revitalization of all the '80s Ninja Turtles all at once. Pick a era of Ninja Turtles toys. It was all on the shelves inside of 3 months of each other.
No, it's all it's all
We had the
everything's
movies.
being remade right now. You can get that fucking whole what's it called? The Technodrome. You get that whole place set right now, remade.
And it's
slightly
all
smaller.
Really?
All within inside of like 6 to 8 months, every one of these toys has just blown onto the shelves, and now they're being pulled off. Like
yeah. I mean, I've bought plenty of Transformers. Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, lots of the modern movie and television show toys are still up there, but a lot of the 80s toys are just like out. If it isn't the big play sets and stuff, they're not on the shelf anymore as much. It's weird. I think the what is it? The TMNT Origins of Grayskull stuff is still out there, but
well, I won't be buying any of it.
Rude.
So in summation, that movie was okay.
Well, it was sure was a movie.
We sure did watch that movie.
Swimmy Cameras Deluxe. That's the name of the movie we just watched, right?
It's remarkable how much Michael Bay thinks good directing. It's just I got all the dollies I could rent and move the camera in every direction possible.
I think there's less of that in this one though than the last one. Anyway, it felt like maybe there was more of it, but the camera moved less. It was like less of a swing each time.
Well, I do know that. So the IMAX cameras he filmed on, like they're much larger, and they're in. There's less of them to rent from, and like they have different kinds of rigs and shit. So he had to change his style somewhat to make this movie.
Okay.
But it's like it put some guardrails on a Maniac is all it did.
Yeah. Every time I watch these movies, I'm thinking of like how David Fincher might frame one of these scenes. Because he does a bunch of wide shots and you just get so much out of it. And every time there's a wide shot in these movies, it is just fucking pushing in and moving, and you don't get to absorb. That's one of the problems is that like you don't get to absorb what the fuck is going on ever. But also the scene isn't set. It's that weird construction where like nothing is set to intention. It is just kind of like being scrambled together in the edit, and like I don't even know how you assemble this except like piece. It's like moment to moment, like, well, here's all the scenes that take place in this crumbling skyscraper that's falling over, and we'll get that assembled. But then, like, how that connects to what's going on next, where you got more guys jumping out in glide suits or whatever, like, why did that happen twice? That's a good question, but we won't ever know.
Well, they're just padding out the fucking movie with human crap because it's expensive to put the robots on.
Like, it played no purpose in the plot. We just watched it happen twice. Like, they didn't jump to the pillars to disable them. They jumped somewhere on the ground and then did it again later after they climbed up another tower.
Yeah.
And at one point, we
These
have
movies
Patrick
are-
Dempsey on the ground yelling at Sentinel Prime, who's on the top of a skyscraper.
I mean, these movies are like, they're just maximum value. This is a value meal of a movie.
Keep them confused. Well, I guess that's a podcast then.
Yeah, it was okay. Can I get any kind of like, so in this one we sort of got Shockwave, which was a really great Shockwave. That was like the highlight of the movie, and you got Soundwave for a second.
Yeah. I kind of like the Soundwave design in this movie. I might buy that twice.
Oh yeah, they are making a new one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he comes with all those tentacles.
So remember to transform and roll out.
Fine.
And remember, kill all our